Okay, and we are recording.
Right?
I mean,
Uh-oh. Right.
hey, so I'm really bad at doing intros, even though I haven't done ever.
Intro.
So let's
All
just
right.
consider this is an
Okay.
intro.
Over here.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I'm on.
Oh, and I'm Sark, and we're basically judging how Mareep drafted. So
Yes, we do. Doing PRs for the Mareep, our best division.
yes, the best division, which I came second in my debut season. I'm just gonna flex. All right.
Thankfully, it's no longer there. So,
Yeah, I promoted sadly, and now I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Okay,
uh,
let's see. I don't really love my team. Okay, I know how to do computers. Okay, so the first team we have is I want to say Adelaide Overheats. I think that's the name. Yeah, so I think
Jed.
this is Jed. So Jed has sun, but not really, because like a sunsetter is Mecha Charizard Y. That's not a good sunsetter. It's weak to
It's
raw.
not even. You can't really call it a sunsetter. I think it's just its own mod that uses sun for itself.
Let's just say it just gives itself like a 50% boost on its fire moves, because that's literally what it is.
Yeah, I mean, there's like scenarios you bring it in to sack it, and then you get 4 turns of sun or something like that.
Yeah, but here's the thing: for even being able to sack it, you need to keep the rocks off, because like if it's like below like 50%, it's just
Yeah,
gonna die.
you're not even in the sun; you're just dying. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I see. I see. Like manual sun angles though.
I mean, yeah, I think
Potentially.
he could do Manuelson because he does have a Thunderous that could help. I think all the Paradox Mons also learn Sunny Day, but don't quote me on that. I probably am wrong. But I think Screamtail
Yeah, I also
does.
think that surely gets it right.
I think I can check moves. Do they have weather here? They do not have weather. That sucks. The other dog has it. Should have used the other dog. Anyway, speaking of hazards,
I can.
he does have like decent hazard removal, at least like Great Tusk's probably like the best spinner there is right now.
Yeah, he has a great spinner. He has. Um.
He has a prankster defogger,
He has
uh,
fine removal.
toad
Also, they
screws.
do get sunny day.
They do get sunny day, so yeah, he could go manual sun, and he has Screamtail to baton pass. He has Thunderous to U-turn or volt switch out of up after setting up a sun, so he can like play around if he actually does want to go the sun angle. But honestly, I don't really see a sun angle here. Like the
Here's the thing. With,
Mhm.
like I, the three sun mons.
Mhm.
Of course, gouging fire loves the sun. It's a demon in sun, but it's also like excellent anyway.
Yeah,
And
like
the
it's
other
it's
two don't
yeah, it's
necessarily
like
even.
they're all like fine without the sun, so it doesn't really have to play for the sun.
Yeah, I think it's a mistake to call this a sun team and then say, oh, he has no sun setting. They're
E-
just three demon mons that happen to be proto mons.
I happen to agree with that. Okay, speaking of, okay, why do I keep doing this? Um, so
What's his defensive pro?
his
I
defense,
like Scream Tusk as a defensive core as well.
yes. So he has a good
Too.
defensive backbone. I would say Great Tusk's good, Screamtail's good, Jellicent's also pretty good, and I'm just gonna say it because I'm also using Jellicent in my draft. But it is good. But I
The Dawn
don't.
is also
What? I mean,
the
yeah.
Dawn is also kind of
I guess that one can also like play. Uh, what I do not like here is the ninjas. Why is there a ninjas here? What is it adding? Like,
ninja. That is a ninja-esque connoisseur.
I mean, I
You
see
know,
that, but I guess like that's why. If it's like his mom, like it's
like,
like me with
ninja,
Bulu.
yeah, everyone has their mom.
Yeah, but
I know they didn't name it that, so
but here's the thing. Just like look at his speed tiers. Like they're like fine, but like Ninjask is not forcing anything to run like a
yeah,
speed
you
boosting.
don't really respect Ninja's getting prep when you're doing speed. That's not like
Exactly. Like his team's kind of slow. He does have speed boosting options with like Proto, but like generally his
no,
team
I
is
agree. You're gonna face like modest like Spectrier.
yeah like Modest Spectrier, Modest or Adamant Dragapult. Like that's kind of annoying.
Don't
But
quote me on that actually, but I'm pretty sure that's far enough that it's definitely
I think I also I think the Dragapult definitely can. Spectrier, I
Dragon
think
Ball version.
Spec
Potentially 130s and also
yeah. So they'll have to play around it. Plus, if they do go play the Sun round, then Flutterman's gonna be fucking annoying.
yeah.
But I think Jet can handle it.
Yeah. At least there's no gaps in terms of speed tiers outside of the like above the screen tail, so
Yeah,
it's just that fast move be kind of having to do with
yeah,
the
that's
speed
true.
tiers.
But I guess they can play
I'm not
around.
gonna because we should actually consider them in PRs, but they're a
Yeah,
bit overrated.
yeah. Stay. Um, no,
I think Zard Y on its own is actually a decent threat and has like if he plays well around it, like
mhm.
it has some really nice set to work with this team. Like a bulky Zard Y set with
Yeah,
like toxic roost and things like that can be really annoying for opponents that are trying to like
mhm.
these, especially these like gouging fire
Yeah.
buskets.
I do like what Zardwai brings to the team here in terms of threats. Like, I think his major threats are Gouging Fire and Zardwai, and maybe Dudon Spars. That's
I'm a
it.
fan. I like it too.
I do like the team. He has decent amount of pivoting, and his mounts can take hits. Even like Gouging Fire can take like a couple of hits really well. Just
Oh yeah.
just keep the rocks off.
What's his Terra? Do you have the Terra
Oh,
loaded?
I don't have the terrors loaded on this dog, but like I have the Mareep dog here. Rosters.
I guess we could just look at it from here at that point. Or I guess yeah,
I
the
have
speed
this.
tiers and
It's a
such.
speed tail and stuff. So gouging fire is fire, great tusk is steel, scream tail's water, metagross is steel, toad screw's water, skuntank is fire for some reason, jellicent is
I didn't
fairy.
even notice you had on that part of that. Did you have Metagross on
Yeah, metagross is steel. Jellicent's
there? Yeah.
fairy, thunderous is flying, Dunsparce fairy, and ninjask is dark. Okay. Um,
I like it. I think I would have liked to see the done with like a anti toxic Terra, probably poison, or
ye-
like a ghost Terra to just
mhm.
like really cool
Yeah,
rattled
and I also
fire.
don't like steel on Metagross for some reason. I feel like it likes to defensively Terra more than offensively Terra.
I agree. Yeah, you might want to hit steals instead or something.
Yeah, but I mean I see the vision. I just like I'm not a fan of that vision,
And Mon gets knocked now, which is pretty, pretty
which is insane. It is insane. Okay, I guess we
and
can.
I guess gouging fire you can go either way, fire or like a defensive one.
Yeah, I think I like fire for gouging fire. Uh, I do like
It's gonna
that.
hit very hard.
It does really hit hard. Plus, if it has the sun up, it's just like gonna melt everything. Plus, it
I
gets
think this team
earthquake.
really like Scarf Tusk in a
Mm-hmm.
lot of games.
Yeah, he has to like play around his speed because like the speed's kind of bad. But I think
Yeah,
he. Hmm.
but Jed will bring Ninjask. Like he's not scared to just run that one.
That's fair. But like nobody's gonna respect it in prep though. So
So he cooks somebody. And they're gonna be like, oh shit. Like,
that is true. That is true. I'll give you that.
put Jed since he's the only person on the list that rank one.
Okay.
and then we can just compare
Yeah,
and decide if it's above or below.
yeah, we can move on. Okay, let's move to the second one. Atlantic Skiddo, and this is Tiff. It's gonna load. Mhm. Okay, what the hell?
Is that her team on the right with three tiers, but not on the left?
Yes, that's super weird.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Let's just. Okay, so looking at this team, I just want to say one thing, and one thing only. I
Right,
do.
you're gonna make fun of it.
I'm gonna make fun of Search Kit. Like I get maybe Search Kit was like I don't know, but 30 points, 40 points, whatever. Those points could have been used better. It's a fucking Search Kit. It doesn't do anything. It's like
Wait, what is the price on Surskit actually? I'm really curious.
I think it's like 30 points. I am not 100% sure. Let me see. How much did she end up paying for that? Okay, that is. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with this thing? Okay, so it was indeed 30 points. And that is 30 points more than I would have paid for it ever.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. There's actually some really good mons in 30.
It's like, okay, so I did the math on this. SearchKit is probably the 22nd best websetter, and there are 23 websetters. I just, I mean, I guess she can
Maybe
keep.
she just likes.
I mean, she does have like
Were there
anti.
other
Mhm.
were there other Webbers?
I don't know, but like, also, I don't think she really needed webs. Like, her team's fast.
To an extent, yeah.
I mean, I see the vision for webs, and like, that's great, but I don't think SearchKit's ever going to come to a game.
You could also make a Spatak Naga to like beast boost that way instead of something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
I mean,
We're not gonna
she does have like
compare all that.
she does have anti defog tech with Kilowatt and Empoleon. She has a
Yeah,
spin
you
blocker in
get some really
Delmise,
nice. Oh, yeah.
which I don't know how good of a spin blocker Delmise is. I've
Yeah.
never used that mon.
It comes to multiple games,
What?
but you can pull that off. I got faith in Tiff bringing Surskit to multiple games.
I would bet against it. I don't think it makes more than 2 games this season.
Let's talk about her actual
Yeah,
mods.
let's talk about
I
her
think
act.
Naga. This is no plot Naga.
This is indeed no plot Naga.
I'm not a huge fan of that.
I
Because
I do not like
massive difference.
I do not like not it's barely usable with plot. Like without plot it's just like
It's good. It's just not like
it's not like pick one broken,
I don't
you
know.
know. Like I would this would not be like my first pick.
I do like I like Kilowatt a lot actually. I think for the price it was at, it's one of the
Mm-hmm.
better steals in this.
Kilowattrel's probably a very good pick here. I really like what it brings to this team. It brings a pivot. It brings like an electric immunity, uh, or competitive if you want to go the defog blocking route. Uh,
Yeah.
it can do a lot of things here,
This
and like I like that.
guard hits like a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Like a guard is up.
Mega Guard is a
That's great.
monster. I really like Mega Guard. Uh, what I would have liked to see in this team is probably instead of like Gigalith, which like I don't think Gigalith adds a lot here, probably like a mon with like wish support. Because like Pylo is a good mon defensively, but it has no recovery. It can't even hold leftovers.
I'm not a huge Giga fan.
I mean, I see the vision with Pylo. Pylo can put in work. I just think it needs wish support to function, or at least like heal bell or something. I don't know. I mean, I guess she could run like a bulky Gardevoir with like wish and like heal bell and stuff, but like then that's a waste of a Gardevoir. Though.
There's also your water being weak to ground can be a bit of an issue on this team.
Mm-hmm. And like it's not even neutral to fire. It's neutral to fire, and your fire resist is Infernape and Naga, which are not resists by any means.
Yeah. I don't know if I like Empoleon as the. I like Empoleon as a mod. I don't know. I don't know if I like it as the only water.
No, you need another water with Empoleon. I mean, she has another water in Surskit. Maybe we see bulky Violite Surskit with like manual rain to set up rain dash. What am I talking? How what copium am I?
I do like Empoleon in general on this team though.
What?
I think Naga gets T spikes as well, right?
Naga does. I don't know if it gets T spike. It does get spiked though. Does
And
it?
you have Overquill as a hazard setter. I like that. I like that hazard game.
Oh yeah,
With,
Naga does get T spike.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then you have your two.
yeah, she has
The
good. She has good hazard setting.
competitive.
Hmm. Yeah, and
I like the competitive duo with that. That's really it's gonna be interesting.
that's pretty good. I would say like I also like the competitive thing that, and she has like double competitive here, so that could work.
And plenty of momentum. I think slow flip turns are nice. I think Infernape U-turn is very easy to run. Below can pivot.
Yeah,
There's only one slow pivot on it, but that's okay.
yeah, that's fine. I think.
It's threatening. You just have to. I think perhaps slightly lacking in immediate damage outside of guard.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. But I guess she can put in work. I guess she can make this team work. I have faith in her. I just really don't like the subject. Okay, I'm just hating
You
at
got
this.
her.
I'm just hating at this point. Like I think she can do well with this team.
Yeah, I also think Overquill is a underrated mod.
Overquill's very underrated. I really like Overquill. Um, I like what it brings to this team. Intimidate's always great to have. And if you go the manual train route with Surge Kit, hey, it can swift swim. But
Yeah,
please.
it's got like 2, 3 good abilities. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It only have one weakness.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the weakness that this team kind of struggled into a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kilowattrel being the only ground answer. I guess also Elements is a pretty decent one that actually wants to come to games because it's also a spin blocker.
Yeah, I think she has to use Telmize a lot.
She's gonna do well with this team. I see the vision. I like it.
I do see the vision though.
I like it more. That's the, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna be over Jet's team. I think I would probably.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to rank teams in general.
Yeah.
I'd probably go the Ian route of ranking them based on if I would want to use them or not.
Oh, if we're going by that route, then I don't want to use this team. Please, I would.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just hard to be like on these in general.
Honestly, I would also not want to use Jet's team.
You wouldn't? I would love to use Jet's team. I think it looks really funny.
It just looks funny. Yes, exactly. That's the only thing it does. Okay, let's see her Terras. If this dock ever loads correctly. Oh, Jesus, what's wrong with this dock? What did Ian do? There's probably nothing Ian did. Yes, I'm just gonna blame Ian.
Yeah, I got Jet 1, Tiff 2.
Yeah, sounds good. While that loads, let's just judge her. Oh my god, what is wrong with my computer? Okay. Another thing, like, there's not much of a gap here with speeds. I mean, except like after 85, it just like falls off. Because
I think her it's great. I don't think like under 85, like honestly, a lot of moms are running bulk at that point anyway.
Yeah, so
in a lot of ways.
I guess she's fine there.
Plus, if you go like a little too low, then Empoleon does force a few.
So but like I don't think Empoleon likes to run max speed though.
Yeah, I think you at least at minimum have to respect it. Can we look at her Terras real quick?
Yeah, I'm trying to load them up. But okay, I think this should load now. Uh-huh. Do you... Okay, wait. Okay, so Naga is poison, Empolion's fairy, Delmise is water, Porygon is normal, Surskit's water, Infernape's fire, Kilowattl's ground, Piloswine's ghost, Overquill's grass, and Kikilit's water. Okay, I would have preferred Naga being dragon instead of ghost.
I think yeah, either dragon or like probably. Well, actually no, you don't get other than maybe, but just like stab fire moves or something like that.
Yeah, either fire or dragon. It's like either one of those poisons. I don't think poison's too great for it. Uh, I guess other than that, they're like fine. Infernape also like fire's alright. I used Ghost.
Infernape, I would probably encourage the defensive Terra.
I used Ghost when I had Infernape last season.
Well, what did that come in handy for?
Nothing. I never terra'd Infernape.
You rarely want to Terra Infernape. That's kind of true. But it has like a really nice fun new move pool. I really like the buffs they gave to this gen.
Yeah, sadly I didn't get to use those. But yeah, I like Empoleon being fairy. I think that's pretty good. Porygon being normal is completely fine. Not that adaptability stacks with Terra, but it's alright. You can go download then. If you want to Terra your Porygon, then you can go for download.
Yeah, I mean it hits like incredibly hard. I respect that.
Yeah,
Um,
I think other Terras.
like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Fairy for Empoleon, but I don't mind it.
Mm-hmm. I like fairy on Empoleon, honestly. Uh,
Yeah, I guess like the
what I'm not
maybe
sure
if I
about
just
is Kilowattrel being ground. Like, it already has Volt Absorb. What
I
is...
agree with that. I think water is a really good one for a kilo.
Yeah, I agree. Or even like flying's fine.
Yeah, you can just go stab or
Yeah,
yeah, probably not ground.
probably not ground. Yeah,
It does help you into like your electrics that can just wall you.
I guess.
You can like Terra Blast them. So I see the tech. It makes sense.
That makes sense.
I have to know the thought process there.
Okay. All right. The next one is... I can't pronounce this. I don't know how to say this word.
Chabunagunga Mog.
Alomomolas. I know Alomomolas. Okay. We wait for it to load.
I'll also just say real quick that for Tip, I think Arc might have been a better Terra for Overheats.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also Arc.
Yeah. Okay.
What do we got?
Okay, so my opinion on this team is that it looks like a Gen 6 OU team. Just that Bisharp evolved. Because see, it has Latios, it has Gliscor, it has Clefable, it has Manectric, which is like decent in that gen. It has King Gambit, with literally Bisharp. It has Terrakion. I mean, yeah, I
A
mean,
bit old school here, like
it,
Group on it and Gambit. I
yeah.
like it.
I mean, I do like the
I
team.
think
Yeah, are you saying something?
I'm just taking a look real quick because my first time.
Mm-hmm.
Whose team is this by the way?
This is Axley's team, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually,
Yes, it is indeed Axley.
actually, welcome.
Yeah, welcome to NCL.
I like Gliscor in our format quite a bit. That's a really nice mod.
Yeah, it gets like all its moves. I mean,
Terra can
Gliscor's good even without its moves, and like now it has all its moves, so it's like just better.
yeah.
King Gambit's
Yeah, absolutely.
also amazing because it gets to use knock, which is crazy. And it was like a tier 3, which is also crazy.
Yeah, it's one of the bigger values in the draft for sure.
It is a big value mon, I would say. What I do not like in
I
this
like.
team is Brood Bonnet is not adding anything here.
I agree. I think it's a pretty difficult bring most weeks.
Like, it, okay, it's a grass type, but you already have a grass type. It's a dark type, you already have a dark type. It
I guess
it doesn't do anything. Like, fine, it gets spore, but then like it's also like slow as fuck.
it gives me the vibe of like a mon that actually possibly has used before and was like this.
I guess yeah, I guess it actually just wanted to use it, which like I guess that's fine. But I
But I
just
think
yeah.
there's definitely probably better options at that
Mhm.
price range.
What
I
what
like Clef to score 4 defensively.
hmm Yeah, I think his defensive backbone's pretty good. Like Gliscor's good, Cliffable's good, Tentacruel can be really bulky and annoying. You can even go like bulky Kim Gambit, bulky Latios.
Yeah, I see. I see a few different things that I can appreciate, and I like the buff Latios right now. It's like
hmm
the Luster Perch Flip turn is really nice for it.
Yeah, and also I also like Minute Trick. Like it's like tier 4, and like for that price point, I think it's pretty
It's
good.
all oh yeah, yeah. I've seen Mega Electric too.
Yeah.
Just way outperform its price in multiple leagues at this point.
hmm
The Intimidate is nice. The speed is nice. The, it hits decently hard and has better coverage than you would expect.
Yeah, I really like it. I like this team. I like the speed tiers. They're pretty good actually. They're like not bad at all.
Oh, yeah, it's clean.
It's pretty clean. Like the
It's
transition's pretty.
Mega Man is fast enough that you kind of want to respect
Yeah.
it. I would say the only thing is that um, I'm not sure 116 even forces like 130s to run speed, but on top of that, it's a Whimsicott, and
hmm
you're just most not even respecting that. So that I actually would consider it a gap between 35 to
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. But what are the relevant mons
but
there?
there's like yeah, there's only I guess everything above Latios. You're probably looking at even 125s, I believe, are like one speed lower than Latios.
hmm
So
So it's like a
a
very small
really small
range.
sample.
Yeah.
There's only a couple mods that really care, especially because you have that 135, which I
hmm
believe there's not even any mod between like 130 to 135.
hmm
Like 130, 2, 3, or 4, they don't even exist. So
Wait, I'm getting a
pretty fine.
call. I'm getting a call. I'm gonna be right back.
No problem.
Okay, I'm back. Are you saying something?
I was just looking at it while you were gone. I was thinking I really like Terrakion actually because
hmm
it joined Scarlet Violet, so it got Aeroblast if you want that.
Yeah.
Um,
Depending on
just
what
like
era is
giving
running.
extra would be really nice. I think Terrakion's a low key threat.
Yeah, I agree.
I know it's on ladder, but like I think it's so good here.
I mean, OU
Next
doesn't
level.
mean shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I think it hits a lot of this team, the rest of this team's answers really hard.
yeah. I don't see any major flaw as such. I think the hazards are good. The hazard removal's good. Uh, there's a grounded poison type there. Uh, Clef is Clef. Um, yeah.
The good score just gives you a ton of roll completion. I think Chandelier also, like every time I've ever seen a Chandelier on my opponent's team in the draft, I've just had insane headaches and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying to prep for because like it could be specs, it could be scarf, it
Just
could just be boots, could do
like
anything.
just fast enough.
And yeah, it's just fast enough to be annoying. And I also like Feraligatr a lot. Feraligatr can be so.
He-
It's like so hard to switch into.
I
Plus,
think
it gets
this team
flip
hits
turn now.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a scary team.
it is a scary team. I really like this. I would definitely want to use this. Um, yeah, let's see what terras are there. Gladius is steel, Glasscore is water, King Gambit's flying, Chandelier's fire, Tentacles ground. Okay. Feraligatr is water, Clefable steel, Terrak is fighting, Whimsicoat's fairy, Blue Bonnet is fire. I don't hate them. I think
I don't know how I feel about Steel Lottie.
I also am not sure about Steel Lardy. I again would have preferred Dragon Hair. Or like I don't know. I don't like Steel.
Yeah, either Stab or like I think if like I get the idea that you're resisting everything that hits Steel
Mm-hmm.
before or whatever, but like you can do the same thing with Poison, which has I think a lot more value defensively with Levitate.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I agree.
and if you're gonna go the defensive route at least, and if not, then yeah, like either a stab or just something to hit steals a little bit harder, possibly like the sickle fire.
Exactly. You could like go Terrafire. I actually like Terrafire.
Like something like that over steel, I think would have been pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
The score is water's fine. I mean, bulky water type
Yep.
situations are cool. I've seen a lot of Terra Normal sets in this kind of situation just because of the facade and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but big water's fine.
I like
also
water.
cool.
Flying Gambit's amazing.
Flying Gambit is just it's like
And it's like so cheap.
terrible. Yeah, it's gonna cheese some games.
Yeah.
Chandelier Stab is totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
You can always, I guess, change it up, but Fire Ghost is just Sparkle stop in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't know about Ground Tentacle.
I would have preferred like I guess dark over it.
I think Dark. Yeah, I would have gone Dark personally, but I mean, yeah, I'm not sure you even want the Terror Tentacle.
You probably don't want to Terra your Tentacruel at all.
Yeah, that
But-
should be okay. I guess also the Electric Answer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like something with full beam coverage could be below this for.
Yeah.
But yeah, personally, I would probably Dark. For Alligator Water, that sounds like a headache.
It's disgusting.
Feeling.
That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, it's awesome. I feel kind of similar. My thoughts on Lottie though,
Mm-hmm.
but steal a fine Terra for a fairy.
Yep.
Work with that.
Yeah.
I just think like Terra Poison is probably a little bit underrated in scenarios for people who like what defensive Terra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Overall, I would say
Yeah,
I like this team a lot. I'm not sure about fighting Terrakion, honestly, because I would have preferred having a Terra Blast option here. But I mean,
Yeah, I mean fighting rock is so hard to resist.
it is hard to resist. Yes.
Like that's almost perfect coverage. There's very few mons that deal with that combination. So maybe just like either like I like stab on these demon mons because from those like scarf sets that once you Terra, you're essentially DD'd up without ever having to click DD.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Whimsicott, you should never ever. Terra.
You should just not Terra your Whimsicott. Do not Terra Whimsicott. Brute Bonnet Fire
Fire.
is fine.
That's fine.
It's like fine. I have nothing to add on Brute Bonnet anymore.
Yeah, I think maybe Ghost on something just to because you have such good hazard game that you can
Yeah.
kind of, do like some spin blocking outside of Shandy, but Chandler is low key bulky too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that.
Very low key. You want to get bulky, but yeah, you can. I like this team.
Yeah, I do like
Sorry,
this
Jed.
team.
I think
this
you
is
might be number one.
yes. Jed's not number one anymore. Okay, now next is Cleveland Escavaliers. I see a Dragapult. Oh my god, look at these P tiers. This team is fast. Like fast. I kind of think it's kind of overkill to have Jolty on here.
So, and I'm not like completely sold on your defense being, what is it, Fez, Skarm, Quag,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much.
So I like the combo of Skarm and Quag. Like, okay, maybe
Oh
this
yeah,
is
typing wise, they cover each other incredibly well.
this kind of like the Pokemon Go coming out in me right now, but Quag Skarm is a pretty good defensive core, I would say. Fez is also good. Um, I just don't like Chiyu. I just feel like Chiyu's like it can hit, sure, but I don't know. It feels like, pardon the pun, a matchup fish. Because if your opponent's not ready for facing a Chiyu, then
You either have answer for it or you don't.
yeah, exactly. It's just that, which I just don't really like about Chiyu a lot. Um,
Yeah.
Kind of feel like the speed is overkill with Jolteon in between Espeon and Dragapult. Probably like something closer to like 125 ish was something I would have preferred.
I think it's the same conversation as before,
Mm-hmm.
where just anything above 125, which is very rare. Like there's so few of them.
Yeah.
But those will be able to, I guess, run what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, if I'm fast, like if I have like Chen Pao, I
Mm-hmm.
might just go Adamant.
Honestly, yeah, I don't see anything stopping Chienpa from going adamant here.
I wouldn't be expecting that guilty on to the extent that I'm gonna like run a fast Pao.
Yeah, I think Chienpa kind of destroys this team. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sure, this Fezantipity, but like Fezantipity doesn't really have great physical bulk. Like, it's decent, but like not amazing.
Storm can be relatively.
Scan can be annoying, sure.
It's a defensive core that is going to be decent early game, and once you get it, a little bit chipped, it's going to crumble very quickly.
I agree with that.
But I do like, even though it's just Skarm, Flag, Fez, that's actually pretty cool
Mm-hmm.
to be carrying. Also, there's a 5-point Lucario here, 50-point Lucario.
Lucario's 50 points? Damn. That's cheap.
Yeah, that's a good value.
Yeah.
I believe it was 50. It was 60, but I think it might have been 50.
Uh-huh. He has decent pivoting, I would say. Bolt can pivot, Jolteon can pivot, Fez can pivot, Cleaver can pivot, even Diggersby gets U-turn, I believe.
Yeah.
So pivoting
So
is
nice slow U-turn.
yeah, and like fast U-turns, like because like Dragapult forces switches, and you can
I don't know how often you want to run like U-turn bolts on this team because it kind of is lifting a lot of the heavy damage weight here, in my opinion.
I see that.
Right. And you can Terra Ghost, right? So like, how often do you really not want to just fucking destroy somebody?
That's totally fair.
You have your you have your Fez U-turn, you have your Cleaver U-turn, with your speed. Yeah, it's enough to get. I mean, you really want good pivots with Q.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Or you just want.
Because you just want to bring the fish in and just click a button.
Yeah, but this team can also force some really, like, and it depends on the player, but you can get some nice doubles. And
Yeah, plus you have
you
Scam.
can see the bit.
I
I think
see the hazard removal's good, especially since there's an SP on there, which helps a lot. Hazards are
yeah,
good.
yeah. Was it just bounce and two defoggers?
Yeah, and
I would
there's
have liked the spinner maybe. It's not that crucial.
yeah. I feel like Torterra could have been a spinner. I don't. I mean, I guess it does like do the funny button thing where you just like click shell smash and try to win, but like I don't know. I'm not a fan of Torterra.
I mean, with Terra and Shell Smash now, I think it can definitely just win games if you have the prep for it.
I mean, like prove me wrong. I'm like very happy to be proven wrong.
The issue is that it's slow enough that like a good Scarfer. I think you only need like a base 95 Scarfer or something like that to
Exactly.
or less, even though.
I think wait.
But
Does Pult outspeed even after a shell smash is something I'm remembering.
uh,
But you don't have to worry about opposing Pults because you have the Pult.
oh.
So I guess you're okay there. No, it does not
Yeah,
outspeed.
I think
It does not outspeed.
anything 95 or faster just outspeed it with stuff. But also, yeah, if they don't get ready for that, depending on its Terra, which we can look at in a minute,
Mm-hmm.
it could just win a game by itself.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Luke. I really think Fez was. It's probably fairly priced, but underrated mod.
Uh, as someone who drafted Fez and had to drop it because Fez was not adding anything to my team, I feel like it's kind of expensive. But I don't know. 110 is a lot for
People
Fez.
just, I mean, like you just do it. You just come in, you roost, you pivot out.
Yeah, but like that's all it does. It just like clicks U-turn and roost. Like I would have liked if it got T-spike, at least.
Yeah, but those U-turns can poison people, and then
Mm-hmm.
you,
Yeah, I guess you're right.
it's pretty fat. That typing is fantastic,
I mean,
especially
yeah,
for this team.
obviously I love the
It
typing.
looks like a crucial glue piece for this team.
I can see that.
Like I wouldn't be surprised to see Fez in just about every game.
Mm-hmm. Fez is definitely a bring in like every game. I think because you need the pivoting and like the stuff. So
And yeah, I think immediate damage is there with Chiyu, with Diggersby, with to an extent.
oh yeah, Diggersby can use return now.
Oh yeah, Diggersby is an absolute monster here. I think that was also a pretty decent value.
Yeah, you can just go scarf Diggersby and just click funny button. I'm a fan of Diggersby.
What's the Terra situation?
Yes, let's check the Terra. So this is Cleveland Escavaliers. Oh, wait. Oh, this is Dom. What am I doing?
Tommy Mommy?
Yes, Dommy Mommy. Okay. So Pult's Ghost, which I love. Um,
I don't know about Water Scarm.
yeah. I've honestly
You only have like two weaknesses, I think, and one of them
is yeah. I feel like Dragon's a good one on Scar usually.
Dragon is very good on Scarm. That's true.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
like with ice being neutral, it's not always going to
mm-hmm.
do much for you.
Yeah.
That Scarm team feels like I don't know if you fought that defense, but
Yeah.
I guess you also first Scarm as well. But
Mm-hmm.
especially with these threats,
Fez
flying Fez.
is fine because you don't want to Terra Fez anyway. Honestly, do not Terra Fez. It needs
Yeah,
its typing.
I think what makes Fez good in our format is that you can Terra everything, and it has such a good typing that you want mons that you don't want to Terra,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and this is a mon
This is a
that
mon you
just
don't want
works
to
without
Terra.
it.
It's actually
You
better
want a
without
few
it.
of those function great the way they are to not have to think about Terra
Yeah.
situation.
I agree.
Duo is what?
Steel.
That's it.
I would have
It's
preferred.
literally just like almost. Yeah, I can't see it.
Yeah,
Steel Clevo is really interesting.
I do not see the vision for Steel Cleaver.
I guess you go like Fat Roost or something,
I guess.
and just have like extra defensive mon. But
Mm.
yeah, I think like either stab or something to hit steals would have been
Yeah, I would have preferred
a little bit
fighting
better.
here. Diggersby
But
normal's
it's
pretty good.
yeah, that's totally fine.
SP on Fairy is fine. Q is either fire or dark, so just pick your poison.
Yeah, fire's fine. You
Yeah.
just funny blind people.
Mm-hmm. Jolty on grass is
Even
interesting.
like yeah, I
Uh,
don't know how I feel about the like why not ice? Isn't that like the whole thing about?
that's the whole
Isn't that the
point
whole
that,
reason
yeah,
people
I would have gone ice.
overprice filter?
Yeah, just use Terra Ice.
Quag, I don't love ground quag. I think
You
it
do
wants
no,
like
no, no, no,
it,
no.
it
You don't go.
poison
You want poison on
poison
Quag.
quag.
I do not like ground Quag at all.
Yeah, if you had a transaction, I don't like to like tell people that you should do this, but I would definitely probably change this.
Yeah.
Electric Torterra is interesting. Probably worth it actually.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun. I'll
No.
smash Terrorblast people.
Yeah. Normal Lucario is just like you just wanna SDN, so
Oh,
extreme speed.
speed people.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of these are. I think a couple I would have done different, but
Mm-hmm.
this team is. I'm pretty biased for Bolt in this format.
Yeah.
I like this.
I do like this team. Okay.
I don't know if I like it more than the teams we've looked at so far.
Okay, so I definitely like it more than Jet's team, but I do not like it more than Axley's team.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean,
Close with Jet.
what?
For me, it's close. I think I like Jet's team more than you do.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So it sounds like at least.
You know what we should do? We should give them like individual ratings on what we think, and then we should like add them up, like like give them like a rating out of 10.
Yeah. I rank and you rank, and then we'll.
Yeah, and then we can like add their scores up. That seems like a good idea. Why didn't I think of it earlier? Okay. So do you want to? Okay, so we can just write them down, and then we can just like compare them in the end.
Yeah, I'll keep them out.
Okay, so who all have we done? We did Jed.
A long video.
It is going to be a pretty long video. It's already like 45, 50 minutes.
Yeah, we're pushing an hour, and we're 14.
Yes. So we have Jed, Tiff, Axley, and Dom.
Right, who's next?
Let me just like rank them real quick. Like give them the points. Okay. Okay, so next is Greenbay Gallades. Let me double check who that is. That is Raven. Okay, I think they're also someone new to NCL. So welcome.
A
So
couple of these guys are some players as well.
what?
A couple of these players are like players that are not new, but just not doing it their last season, I believe. Or is that just all in?
No, I mean there are people who were not there last season and are playing this season, but like I think they are new.
A lot of these guys just.
Yeah, but like I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so I have one note about this team, that this team's core, like main core, Scizor, Iron Valiant, and Sandy Sharks is literally Cade's core from last season. Like he had the same
I
core.
won a champ.
Yeah, the champ.
Championship winning core. So
Yeah. Okay.
I really like this team offensively.
Mm-hmm.
It has some absolute demons on it.
Yeah.
I think Valiant is. I personally think Valiant's not as good as people say.
I
But
also
just
do
as
not think I also do not think Valiant's as good as people claim it is.
but it can pop off in the next scenario. I
It
do like that it got vacuum. That's a cute touch.
I mean it can surely put in work. Like I'm not denying that it doesn't put in work. It does put in work. I just don't I don't know. It's something about it just like doesn't like feel right.
But
I don't know how to explain this. But like it just feels like it wants to do a lot, but it cannot do anything like greatly. Like like it can do things good, but not amazingly, as I would like a tier one to do.
I enjoy when you know, like I think just give it. Like, don't overthink its role in your battles. And
Yeah.
give it a choice item. You can literally use all of them. Give it do Serenity Pursuit or something. Or personally, I when I had it in my one season, I was not able to do that well. So it did work for me as like support monitor. But it
I,
can do that. It has that flexibility. Which is cool.
yeah, like I was running this on ladder and I was using focus hash destiny bot
Yeah, shit like that.
with like
It can
electric
do that
terrain. So
really good.
like
On this team, it does look like it maybe just wants to hit stuff.
yeah, definitely. So you wanna like use things to break and then use Valiant to clean. Like you have a lot of breakers here. Like you have Curem, you have Amos
Yeah, I
Armor.
think Kiram is not underpriced. It's a fine price, but it's just with Terra, it can actually be really, really good.
Definitely. And this is like regular Curem, not Curem Black, as I think somebody said in the chat. But yeah, I think it's good. Uh, the only thing I see, which I am not a big fan of, which I want to be 100% sure of first, yeah, the hazard control is not great. I mean, you have Scissor, Crobat,
A
and Rotom.
couple of
Yeah, like
maybe
all
Fogger.
three of them are defoggers, but you wanna use Scizor. I mean, okay, Scizor can be used both defensively and offensively, but I don't know if you wanna run defog on your Scizor. It's like if you want U-turn.
Ideally, your defogger, it's your scissor things.
Yeah, I mean, sure, Scizor can do it, but I don't know if you want your Scizor to do it. Is my thing.
Yeah, yeah, to be able to get stuff.
Also,
I
like,
do love Sandy Shock. I
I
think Sandy Shocks is growing on me for the moment.
yeah,
Set
I
size as
love Sandy
well.
Shocks. I absolutely love Sandy Shocks.
Right.
I think that mon's great.
Yeah,
Uh,
it has. It's not bad, but it just lives things that it looks like it's not supposed to, which is cool.
Also, yeah, the
Manaphy, that
hazards in general in this team are not great because like I think Sandy Shocks is the only setter.
yeah,
I'm not gonna count Wigglytuff as a setter. Please don't use Wigglytuff.
spikes, rocks, shocks is like fine. Um, shocks is coming just every week.
Yeah, I think they do have to go a lot into defog because like they don't have a grounded poison, so T spikes can get annoying.
Yeah, I was gonna also floating throw that.
Yeah, so they kind of do need defog a lot. Like not a bad
People,
thing, but it can be exploited.
this team doesn't hate boot spam either, though.
That's true.
Like Armor Rouge, Kurum, even you really don't want to boot your value.
Yeah, or even Manaphy. I mean, you could run Boots Manaphy, but I think it likes leftovers more.
Honestly, yeah, it's got like
Wait. Manaphy doesn't care. Manaphy has take heart. Manaphy doesn't give a fuck.
yeah,
So yeah,
honestly move pool with boost really nicely.
its move pool is crazy, and like you just never know what it's gonna do.
It has like knock and flip now,
Yeah,
or maybe it always. I just didn't know that.
I know it got U-turn before. I think it got flip now. It got knock
Yeah,
now is
so
what I think.
the
Uh,
into courses are really nice.
Also, I don't like Liepard as the dark. Like,
And we allowed tail glow, right? So
what do we allow? What?
tail glow.
Yeah, we do allow tail glow. Manaphy is not complex band at all.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't complex. It just didn't have it.
It just didn't have it, yes, but now it does have it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This team just looks a bit offensive, probably.
yeah, like yeah. I don't really see
Like,
much room for
let him make a
defense.
sideboard.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, I guess Kurum can, but
Curem can be bulky, Scizor can be defensive.
Crowbar is decent bulky.
Yeah, but like it's just like you have to rely on revenge killing a lot because I don't think you're taking much hits.
Your dark is what is it? Life card.
Yeah,
So outside of mega, like psychic spam with fire coverage, this is brutal for this team. Right?
it is brutal.
I guess Armor Rouge also.
Uh, I guess, but
But yeah,
yeah,
like your dark being dark, and you have blue. Wiggly tough is your normal.
do not count Wigglytuff
So
as a real mon. Wigglytuff is not a real Pokemon.
I mean, it might even have to come in the full matchup to be honest. But
I mean,
um,
yeah.
ghost spam is going to be brutal for this team.
I mean, yeah, like Spectre literally just kills, like, clicks Shadow Ball now.
Yeah,
Spectre is gonna be a big issue for this team.
it's going to be tough. But offensively, I like it a lot. I think there is a HO angle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think definitely they want to go HO a lot with this team. Uh, I just wish it was more bulky. I wish there was some fallback, like some things to take hits.
Big threats though, for sure.
Big threats definitely, and a lot of pivoting. So that's always good. I'm a big Volturn enjoyer, so I really like that.
Honestly, just bring your resist berries, bro.
Yep. Just run Vacan Perry on your Manaphy every week, or Rindo, because I mean you do have a Crobat, so you're not that afraid of grass types.
It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be nice to watch though. I'm a big fan of HO. I love HO. I think HO is the best.
Curious to see how this team is probably. Can we see the Taros?
Yes. So it's ground on Valiant. Okay. Huh. Not sure how I feel about that.
That is. I guess you're considering it like poison types will wall your stabs or something, but at that point, like you have psychic coverage,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I'm not. It's interesting. It could work. It could be cool. I just don't really think I get it.
I don't see the vision there. I mean I see
Boy.
what I personally like Fairy Valiant a lot. I just feel like it just clicks button.
Yeah. Um, those moon blasts would have been hitting hard.
Mm-hmm. Manifing Bean Dragon is
That's fine.
it's all right. Like I don't love it, but I also don't hate it.
I think it's nice because more than trying to just hit harder. This is like I want one free turn of tail glow and there's no way you're hitting. I don't want you to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Or just like a free sub turn.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Sandy Shocks being
These red ones,
Mm-hmm.
they're red. I can't even see them. You're gonna have to choose this.
So Sandy Shocks is ice and Crobat is steel.
How about is what?
Steel.
Steel?
Yep.
Okay.
I like Sandy Shocks being ice. Like I think this is what Jolteon should have been too, honestly.
Yeah, Sandshocks wants ice coverage.
Yeah. Crobat being steel is. I guess I see the vision there. What
I
area? Else
think
would I
I wouldn't
rather
have
run?
hated like a. It sounds kind of dumb, but because you don't have a poison, kind of poison, you could like bury or throw that too.
I mean, hey, they can always tear the Lipard into a poison type.
Oh, do you think Lipart's coming in?
No. I'm
I
sorry
think
that was mean, but yeah, I do not think Sliper's coming to games.
I would go Terra Dark Crobat
Yeah,
most likely. I think Dark is fine.
either dark or poison. I think I like either of those options. I don't like steel that much, but it's fine.
I'm competitive. I think Terra Steel can be very much
Mm-hmm.
Armor Rouge Fairy is pretty cool. I guess.
It does get Terra
Isn't
Blast.
Armor Rouge?
No. Mm-hmm.
You're either running like weak armor or
Flash Fire. Yeah.
I think using Flash Fire might be better. Like Grass Armor Rouge is a decent.
Grass Armor is just pretty good. But I mean, I honestly also see the vision with Fairy. Like, I don't hate Fairy.
Oh yeah, I think it can work.
I feel like Fire Fairy coverage is pretty good. And especially since you also have Psychic for the poison type, so I think it's good. Go-Gurt being water is... It's a Go-Gurt. I don't have much to say for Go-Gurt.
I think water's fine. It gets, what is it, sap sipper?
It does it, Sap Sipper, yes.
Yeah, so that's a fine type.
Yeah. Curem's Fire. Did not see that ever. I'm not sure.
That'd be for like the
For like what? You don't need fire for like steel types, do you? Because you have earth power.
yeah. I guess fairy hitting it can be a thing. Like this could be a defensive terror for fairies.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I guess.
Personally, I love Terra Ice on that thing. I think it's insane.
Terra Ice is just crazy.
It just the stall break you can do with that is so dumb. Like Terra Ice, Icicle Spear, or just the freeze dries are hitting really hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, all right, fire is not.
Fire's not bad. Rotom being fighting is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Rotom being fighting. Oh, sorry, you were saying something. My bad.
This is thing Rotom, like just the ghost.
Yeah, just the ghost. Yeah.
I mean, I expect to rarely see it, and if you do,
I feel like I'm gonna see the same 6 every week from this team. I feel like it's the top 4 and Scizor plus Curem. I don't see anything ever coming to a game ever. Maybe Armarouth sometimes, but that's it.
if you do go Rotom, it's probably something that like why not Electric?
Yeah.
Zero weakness is right.
Mm-hmm.
Poison for Liepard is totally fine. Steel for Wigglytuff is.
It's all right because like Wiggly's never coming to a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, like I said, I'm just probably gonna see the same 6 and maybe Armarouth sometimes. I don't think the other Pokemon see more than one game ever this season. But again, I'm very happy to be proven wrong.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Were you saying something?
It's just probably a little too offensive for my taste.
Mm-hmm.
But I can, if you're comfortable piloting that, then it should work. I like, so far, there's no team I don't like, but
yeah,
I'll probably put it right under there.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
All right.
Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one is Indianapolis Infernapes, and this is Trey. I think.
Great. This is a double ghost.
This is the double ghost. This is the Spectre and Giratina.
Everyone was for this, but I actually love this shit.
I absolutely love this, and I absolutely I'm so weirded out like he was allowed to draft this. What went on in Mareep?
Yeah,
I just want to
this
know
is
that.
a this is a late round two spec. Actually, no, it's not. He took, I think, Sam. So I
Is
don't know
it?
when he got this specter, but very late.
Wait, was it? Let me check. I can check.
I'm pretty sure he went Mel Sam. We were talking
Yeah, he
about
went
that.
Mel, and then he went Sam, and then he got round four Spectre. Oh my god, what is going on in Murray?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Wait, I'm gonna be mean now, for a minute. Like,
It could have just been like no one's taking it because there's always some demon in the 20 point tier that just goes like untouched. But I think Spectre needs to be out there.
like you're telling me that. Okay, I'm just gonna keep my thoughts to myself because I see a lot of frauds getting drafted, and Spectre was left for round four.
Yeah, I think with our terror system, Spec has to be taken at like, round two the latest, and ideally it
I,
should be around.
I didn't even get a shot at Spec in Flaffy. Like I was 10th pick, and I think in Fluffy, like
It's
by
fair.
the 10th pick, all the good ghosts were gone.
Trey got two, and I think the main criticism about his team was that it was Ghost weak, but the Terrapagos pick kind of
Helps that.
was really nice for them. And you have a Sam, so it's not like no one you can't just come in and click Shadow Ball on this team. That's not gonna work for you. Like you're gonna have to work to get those broken down. I know they don't recover, but
Mm-hmm.
and on top of that, if you're in front of his ghosts, one of them is incredibly fast and the other one's incredibly fat.
Exactly.
So they're not just gonna sit there and die to your Shadow Ball.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't see the issue with that. I do like the Hatterene pick. I think like the trick room angle with Mel is pretty cool.
Yeah. Plus,
I think Mel Metal is a I love Mel Metal.
plus you also have webs.
I love Sam. I think it's a huge steal at 90.
I Samirot's probably like I would say like up there in like Gen 9 Monster draft. I would say I really love Samirot.
I took it round two as well.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty sure I would all.
Hatterene is 50-point Hatterene or 60-point Hatterene is also a decent steal. I
Mm-hmm.
think Claude is also relatively cheap and has really important roll compression for this team.
Yeah, I see the vision with Claude.
So Claude is never missing a game.
Honestly, like picking a team of six from this is kind of hard. Like I just like everything here except like maybe Septile.
Yeah, I think he took that just for either forcing Shedtail prep or actually thinking about bringing Shedtail.
Probably, yeah. But I don't think Septile.
There's no other reason. You don't
There,
draft this mon unless you.
yeah. I like the Pinsir pick. I think Pinsir's pretty cheap. You have good hazard control here with like I think you have Hatterene, you have Giratina which can defog and like it's gonna go bulky anyway, so you might as well just run defog on your Giratina. Terrapagos gets rapid spin. So I think you can make Pinsir work here. And I love Pinsir. Pinsir is an amazing mod.
It hits so hard.
It hits so fucking
I don't
hard.
know how I feel about him more, but I do love Vickervolt as well. I think Vickervolt's a really cool draft mod.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what I was saying about Chandelier. It's with headaches.
Mm-hmm.
I have to prep for it.
No.
And it gives him the webs angle, gives him the electric levitate demon.
Yep.
He goes for that.
Yeah. We'll have to see what his terras are. But honestly, I really like this team a lot. I would definitely, if I could get my hands on this team, which is probably impossible to get, because like I still can't believe he got Spectre in round four. But this is a
Yeah.
crazy squad. I would definitely
I mean,
use it.
I recall during draft, like, he was kind of being shit on for having such a Ghost League team, but I think the Terrapagos pick really cleaned that up.
Yep. And even like
And tied this
Samurod's pretty good. Like run, you
Well, Sam is
could you could run AV on
great
it.
check.
I usually
I
run
guess
AV on my Sam a lot.
it's weird. Like you have a bunch of either Ghost Week or Fighting Week mons here.
Mm-hmm.
With not much in between. But I think the Claude kind of ties that together decently, and then the
Yeah.
mons that are weak to one are either immune to the other or just resistant really well. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
it's a
agree.
nice balance.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
speed
like.
tiers are not great because no one is respecting this Skeptile, and then you're looking at 105 Pincer all the way up to 130 Spectre.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a gap, which can be
You're fighting
concerning.
like Adamant, Meows, and things like that.
Oh god, Adamant Meow is disgusting, especially since I think it gets Smackdown or Rock Slide, either one of those moves.
Yeah, you're fighting Adamant Meow, you're fighting Adamant Boulder, you're seeing most likely, I'm not sure about like, I believe even Gren and such can boost
Yeah,
their natures.
this would be kind of annoying.
Uh,
Although, I mean, I guess Pinsir does
yeah,
remedy a bit because like Pinsir has great priority.
yeah.
Speaking of which, he does have like decent priority here. Like Sam, okay, wait, he just has two mons
Yeah,
with priority.
and Sam Pincer is a decent combo. I think in general, this is outside of Spectre, a slow and
Mm-hmm.
just, but it's not a fast team, but it is a fat team.
It is
It's
a
pretty
fat
damn
team.
fat.
Plus he has webs.
Yeah, you got your webs, you got your like even Spedef is not bad, but
Mm-hmm.
like Gira, Sam is okay, not super good. Torracats is fat. Mogul is fat. That was fat.
Mm-hmm.
Fat.
Yeah,
I think it's totally fine.
yeah.
With the
I
speed
also think
tiers.
it's. I think it's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, let's see the Terra.
Yes. Let's look at the terras. Rosters. Okay.
Hazards, it's probably with Claude just carrying the hazard. Actually, no, you have a Sam. What am I saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Sam.
You have a Samurai. He's pretty good.
And
Okay.
you have and Terrapin is a great rocker as well.
Uh
And
huh.
then you have your bouncer.
Yep. Okay. So Giratina's
Uh,
poison, which
Poison Gira is fine. That's
yeah,
it.
I would have
You either go
personally gone poison too. So
yeah, that's fine.
Melmetal.
Steel Mel, those best. I
Yeah.
just want to see one game. Hattery, just trick room healing wishes to start the game, and you just Terra Steel the Mel for 4 straight matches.
Choice bad
And don't
double
even
iron match.
just stand thing and kill stuff.
Yep.
I just want to see this one.
just one.
Sam, I dig the Ghost. I mean, a lot of people would go a different defensive Terra, but spin blocking for yourself in a pinch.
Mm-hmm.
You should only Terra Sam spin block anyway. You
Yeah.
really don't want it for damage.
Hatterene being fairy is. Hmm.
You get really strong draining kisses if that's what you're doing, like a Calm Mind draining kiss set.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I see.
I don't think you Terra Hatterene a lot here. Honestly, your main Terra mon should be Spectre.
If you do, I think defensive Terra is probably a little better.
Mm-hmm.
But I do understand like how strong these draining kiss. I'm pretty sure draining kiss actually gets a BP boost as well.
Yeah, it goes to 60.
It goes to 60 and the extra stab, so it's really good.
Yeah.
So you should ever Terra.
But I mean, I see the vision with flying though. Like if you want to go like for a flying gem acrobatics thingy.
Yeah, get that unburdened suit. I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was really controversial in Ampharos because I know Wamba was looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him I liked Street, and I think a vast majority of other people like fighting better.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I love the fairy spec. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I like the fairy spec too. Cloud being
There's gonna be some normals that with slight problems, maybe, but like
yeah, because I think
one of the better normals.
because I think in Mareep last season, Spectrier was Terra Fairy in our division, and I had a Licky Licky, so that was fun.
Yeah, so into normals, it's the fighting is definitely fighting definitely covers your
Mm-hmm.
annoying matchups better. Fairy is just
Fairy
I think
spread.
it's just an insane character.
Yeah, I like
You
Fairy.
can go either way. I don't think you can go wrong to be honest. Maybe just look at the other teams and see if there's a mon that truly just annoys you with your Fairy, but most likely you're fine. Terra Dark Claude is pretty standard and really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Embor, I guess it's like really hard flare blitzes.
Mm-hmm. Either that or you wanna go like rock for like, head smash.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vico will pick
Yeah.
electric is that's good.
And Vika, electric just makes plenty of sense.
Yeah.
You could always, you do have the levitating poison already, so it's not really.
Need another one.
Yeah, I like the electric. Yeah, the poison Gira, like you can't toxic that thing.
Yeah. It's disgusting. Like
I did like Ghost seemed really nice just for like those really hard hitting poltergeists and stuff.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
I see the
I think something I noticed right now is that Giratina cannot like, you know, use rest and cannot recover itself. So
yeah,
and there's no witch
and
support here, which kind of sucks.
yeah, that's the one thing. When I know in Latvia,
Mm-hmm.
I think Slow had it, and we were talking about wish support for the Euro as a potential important thing to think about. And I
Yeah,
think
you.
Ace also might have helping with that, but Trey here doesn't seem to talk about that. So.
I mean, I guess you do have healing
But
wish with Hatterene, but like,
dude, I could totally see just the flow of like early breaking Gira into a better healing wish. Like, you could even go if your Mel's not chipped, like you could yard burst into your Mel and then healing
oh,
wish
yeah,
your after. It's doable.
yeah.
But yeah, this mon just has so much HP that like just let it run one life and you break things down.
Mm-hmm. I really like this team. I just do.
I do too.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay. The talk died. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to edit this. We are at 1 hour 17 minutes right now.
Bad. For 16 win out of 16.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we are at 6 now. We are not even halfway done.
We can also probably time tag the video of
Yeah, probably have to do that.
their teams because I'm sure no one wants to hear everyone's team, but you can.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, is it ever gonna load? Wait, I'm gonna have to open it again.
I'm gonna look at this call.
Oh, I'm gonna reconnect the screen.
Sounds good. I like these teams. New York Onix is genius.
Hey, don't look at it without me. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Let me know if you
How are
can
you
see it.
looking? Yep.
Oh, I also need to load up Ian's talk. This is so much more work than I imagined it would be. I did not know what I was signing up for.
I mean, if we typed it out, it would have been
Probably,
much
yeah.
easier, but the video's fine because it's a little more free flowing.
Hmm.
If you had asked me to type out this entire conversation, it's that episode of not done. Who's next? What's the next squad?
So we did Indianapolis Infernapes. So next is Kent State Golden Flash Cannons. That's a mouthful.
I think that's Zippy.
I believe so. I'm gonna double check real quick. That is indeed Zippy. Okay, so
Zippy.
this is still Trey's team. Okay. Okay, no. What? What?
He was flat.
Did I copy the wrong team? Honestly, draft league moment.
That's the Dragon.
That is the Dragapur team. No, wait. No, I have the right team here. What the fuck? Why does it show fucking Dragapur then? What's wrong? There's the LA.
Do you have it right in front?
I don't know what's wrong with the dog.
It might just be a shit doc.
It's honestly starting to annoy me a lot.
Maybe just look at it from the doc. And
I mean, the only reason I have this dog up is because, I needed to see the speed tiers.
Can you put it back on flash cam?
Why does it say LA for LA Crams? Like, this is Flash Cannon's team. I don't know what's going
This is
on.
the flash cam team.
Yeah, he has the lob.
Yeah, but on the right side on the speed tiers, I think you have the craft load.
I don't know what. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go back to Flash Cannons now.
There you go. There you go. Okay, we have it on the right, so just worry about the right side. Low pony mega great mod.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Got the return back. Got power up punch, I think, which is pretty nice. I think it had power punch. All it got was
No, power up punch got deleted too.
okay. So that kind of makes this thing a little more.
Hmm. Yeah, I really like Megalope. I think the speed looks fine. More Pico is not the real mon, but doesn't matter because you have Zygarde right there.
Yeah, you just have to fight like Adamant Tusk and such.
Yes, you do have to face Adamant Tusk here.
And Adamant Samurai H or whatever. What have you. Stuff like that.
But
Those
you do have play against Tusk though. And
that?
I mean, you can play against it pretty fine, I'd say.
Yeah, I just mean like you're gonna allow everything under 88 to do whatever it wants. But that's again, whatever.
Yeah, that's mostly all right.
I don't love Zygarde.
I mean, I think I want to see what Terra have they chosen for this.
Yeah, that's gonna make a.
That's gonna make a big difference. Yeah, I do really like Zygarde. I drafted it this time, so I'm biased. There's
I
a
love Pecharon.
I do love Pecharunt a lot.
And I think it was what like 80.
Mm-hmm. What?
Was like, 80 was like
Yeah.
one of the biggest deals.
What I don't love is their water type is War Turtle.
Oh yeah. Pretty cooked on that.
I'm not a fan there. They really need like a, I don't know, some Pokemon to be Terra Water. But then I don't know. Probably I'm just guessing Orbital. I don't know if Orbital's a good websiter though. Like I've never really
I'm
seen
also
that.
not a fan.
What?
More Pekko as the dog also is a problem.
Yeah.
Orbital. Uh,
I am not too sold on Orbital. I think I feel like they did waste a bunch of points on like Morpeko and Orbital and like what they could have gone for a better water definitely.
I think Registeel is a fine steel, but it's basically the only psychic swap.
Yeah.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but this very not this have a field day into this
Yeah.
thing. More being the dark and
Like
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 same
Terra.
problem as I forgot what thing we said earlier, but like the psychic and ghost spam into these teams with like is there even a normal?
There is Lopunny.
Lopunny who's you're not switching. I mean I guess you can switch with Lopunny. Very effective.
Yeah, Terra Fairy Spectre is gonna be really hard for this team.
Yeah, just these teams that have like non real dark mons with like
Mm-hmm.
you know I guess it's gonna be tough.
It
I
is.
really like it on the phys def end.
Mm-hmm.
I think Petron is crazy strong and like it
Mm-hmm.
just in 1v1 like ground types. So
Yeah, Pecharan's crazy. I like the offense here. I like Pecharan being the defensive thing, but I feel like I guess Pecharan Registeelers are decent enough defensive core.
Petron is pretty good. Is that on the phys def
You,
end? This phys
you,
def end is gonna be a little bit tough.
you're
Um,
kind of weak to ground
and
types though. Like your ground switches and hammers, which like I guess that's all right. Uh,
great. And it
Again,
really doesn't want to run both.
yeah, Great Tusk is gonna be super annoying for them.
I think Terrastellar and M should be to witness.
Yeah.
I think in the other divs, I'm not even sure it got picked. I'm not positive, but I like
Mm-hmm.
what I'm seeing. So
Mm.
Cinderace is nice for hazard control to an extent.
Cinderace is pretty good. I like Cinderace. I do not like any of their rapid spinners. So, Cinder.
Yeah, it's like it's low tier removal,
Mm-hmm.
which could be hard to bring
Like
some of the time.
they have
I
three
think
rapid spinners.
could be the Decidueye defogger.
Yeah.
It's like the only defogger.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the terras. Uh. Okay. Zygarde Steel. That's what I went with. Ground Pecharan.
I'm not sure about that one.
I am not at all sure about that one. Why is that Pecharan ground?
I think either a ground resist or
I would have liked
something to help us.
probably
I think
dark. Probably dark.
dark
Yeah.
is really
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure about ground. Flying Registeel is alright. I
dark.
said.
It's weak on the ghost end and on the poison end. The things that dark covers really well. So
Yeah.
I could have seen that being a little bit better.
Hmm.
Um,
Registeel.
although I guess we just walk through ground types. You heard you. So, okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Registeel is fine. Probably.
Mm-hmm. Hey, he does have a Dark Terra with Orbital.
That's interesting. Let's go do this one. That's not gonna be good right now.
Mm-hmm. Avalok being ghost
It
is
is actually low key, kind of fat.
what?
This mod is low key a little bit fat.
Avalok?
It doesn't have great. No. Orbital like
Oh, Orbital
HP, but
sucks.
110.
Orbital fucking
Yeah,
sucks.
I can see. I'm thinking like, what's the purpose of putting on this team?
I mean, the only thing I see Orbital doing is setting webs, but that's it. How badly do you
Does he get
want
recovery?
webs? Yeah,
This
yeah,
thing gets recovery.
yeah. Let's run like a bulky Max Padef Terra Dark Orbital to beat his Spectrier. Pretty sure it dies to like two or three training kisses.
Probably. Epilogue Ghost is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Cinderace, I guess fires both of those targeted fireballs. You're running on Hudson, Liberal, anyway. So,
Yeah.
Nav, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
More Pekka Poison. The normal fast war totals.
The Sudowai fighting is that's fine, I guess. I don't
This is
know.
regular decision.
Yeah, it is regular Desudui after all. I think I put Hisuian on the top. Yeah, I did put Hisuian on the
I thought
top.
it was
Oh my god, this
what's
team is
regular.
even weaker to Ghost than we thought. Damn. No. Go get away. Yeah.
I guess it's just stat fighting at that point, so that's fine. That's,
Yeah.
no wait, regular is the ghost one, right?
Yes.
So I'm not sure I understand the fight.
You get Ghost fighting coverage. I don't know.
It's not even the one that gets scrappy, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Speed wise, it's okay up until the benchmark.
Mm-hmm.
Hazard game is just okay.
Like
You're not setting a ton.
you're not setting hazard at all. Avalok's not coming to games. Reggie can set up rocks. You don't want to run hazards on your Zygarde. Please do not run rocks on your Zygarde. Please do not run rocks on your Zygarde. Wait, it learns rocks, right? Not just tripping.
I don't even know. I'm not sure it even goes well.
It does not. Wow. Wow, the hazard game fucking sucks. I'm sorry. You just have to depend on code change then.
I mean, I guess Registeel will come pretty. It could come regularly.
Yeah, and then you have code change.
And then code change, which honestly, people see Cinderace in prep, and they're just like, I'm not even looking at it.
Yeah.
Like, some people just don't deal with that, so that's pretty nice to have.
Okay, let's reach the halfway point now. God, I'm tired. Huh. Wait, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some water.
So,
Okay, so it loaded in the speed tiers, but it did not load there.
That's fine. We can just, that's all we care about anyway, right?
Yeah, so this is LA Crams. Let me see who this is real quick. LA Crams is Decky. Okay.
Is Decky another new player?
Decky is a new player, yes.
Welcome, Decky.
Welcome, Decky. Wait, this is.
I love the
Let,
double.
let me see if I got it right. Thunderous and Tornadoes. Yes, I did get Tornadoes. Why does it
It is gas.
Why does it say normal Tornadoes though? I think I put it wrong.
Say it again.
It says normal Tornadoes here. I'm just gonna edit it real quick.
That's Torn T, right?
Yeah, it is Torn.
Okay, that helps on a lot on the speed tiers.
Yes, it does.
Also, it explains where all the points went, because I was like, where's all the points?
Yeah. Honestly, when I was doing my first look things, I was like, dude, you need a Landorus on this team.
Yeah, it would have been cool. Also, probably a bit of a throw, but really cool. But even 2 genies is fun.
I know.
Like, might be pretty good. These are the 2 I would have liked to have. Omni T is the prankster. Oh, it's the regular.
No, it's the Volt Absorb one. Okay. So, first things first. Pult can run. What?
Ogrepon is the mon that I wanted and that I tried to trade up for he. I think Ogrepon sounds so much more in this league.
Ogrepon's so good.
Specifically, Heartflame is just.
Heartflame's just insane. And
I
that's.
think this team is probably just going to want to tear that.
Uh huh.
If you can.
I like Tornadoes.
I'm a little worried about Tink and Stoice being the 2 ice answers that have recovery.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess Ogrepon works as a knife answer after you Terra it, which you're gonna do it anyway. Plus, you have like Silvally. Silvally can just do anything.
That's true. You can kind of plug all the holes you can think of in each matchup with the Survivor.
Hey, this has to be your favorite team. There's an apple here.
Yeah, this is really up there for me because this guy is right after my own heart with the Tribal Genie, my best boy Appleton, and my logo in Blastoise. Like this guy.
Yeah, he has everything you want.
We're on the same page here in terms of
Uh-huh.
I'm really curious what Carol was chosen for Apple.
Yeah.
Let's see that after. Stoice, a great spinner, flip turn. I think really underrated. Gets the shell smash sets.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tink also has a ton of value. Be really annoying.
Think's really good in a support role. I mean, sure, you can go like Choice Band, Kick It, and Hammer, sure, you can do that. But I think it's a really good support Pokemon with like Thunder Wave, Knockoff, Rocks, Encore.
Yeah, I think being basically the only area just outside of fun
Mm-hmm.
is your points also pro
Yeah.
to be a real issue, but I don't know, it's not the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Who's our dark?
I don't like the Darkwing Spiritome because it doesn't resist Ghost.
Yeah, that could be an issue. It is a cool mon.
Yeah.
But it's like not shit at all.
Yeah.
Stunfisk also low-key can put in a little bit of work. I've seen it happen before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about Swampert.
I do not understand what Swampert brings here, what Blastoise already does not, except like rocks, I guess.
It's his ground, right? His only ground.
It is his ground. No, wait, he has Stunfisk.
Oh, stuff, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure if Swampert even needs to be on this team, and I think these points could go to something like
Yeah, something like, I don't know, Landorus, Therian.
yeah. I don't know the price on this Swampert, but
Yeah, I don't either. But I don't like the Swampert pick for this team in particular.
I agree with that. But
Because
you can do a little bit better.
I get why you need a ground type, right? But you also already have Thunderous, which blocks Volt Switch.
It doesn't want to really switch in necessarily.
Uh-huh.
But the Swampert's an 11-point mon, dude. Like, there's so many good mons in this tier that could have just done a lot more for you.
Yeah. I guess B tiers are alright. I don't think they're bad.
But fine.
Yeah. I guess Port could go adamant, but then like how are you gonna stop it anyway?
Yeah, no, these are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the defensive makeup of the team overall.
Mm-hmm.
I think you want to hit hard, hit fast with this, and just
Yeah, you don't really have a defensive backbone here. Like, I guess depending on Apple's Terra.
overpower. We can do the hit hard, hit fast thing for them too.
That's true.
Also, Appleton. If you the thing is with Appleton, like, you want to bring it when you're gonna Terra. You really
Yeah.
like it can tie your whole defense core together, but you really don't want to blow your Terra.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
After.
That is,
Because it's already a good mon, but with Terra overform will just absolutely overwhelm something.
that's true. You want to use your Terra on Overpawn.
Hazards were okay here. We're not the best, but we're good.
Yeah. Removal is alright.
Yeah.
Torn has Defog, I think.
Rocker.
Yeah, Torn has Defog, Thunderous has Defog, Blastoise spins. And you really want hazards off for Pony.
You're not running spikes pony, are you?
No.
I guess you could if you just have like another good slot. But like,
You want
smack.
Cudgel and probably SD or Trailblaze?
I mean, yeah, you just want your stabs and your SD, and then
Yeah.
if you can fit it, Trailblade or something maybe, or coverage for like.
You could run Player Off, I guess, depending on like the matchup.
Yeah, a lot of the time it does want the coverage for the fires or the dragons.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think you're running spikes on this thing. So maybe setting hazards could be a slight issue, but it's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
LA Grams. Okay. So,
Fire makes sense. Flying is fine. You can really get those Terra Blasts to
Mhm.
2 million. The Valley normal is totally fine. Those like multi attacks can really hurt. Stories, I think I would have liked Terra to hit waters. Just match like Terra Electric, like put people with that,
yeah.
or grass or something. I think it. I really don't get most of these Terra grounds. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what so your Tinkerton's probably the only thing that resists ice on your team. So I don't want to Terra into a mon that doesn't resist ice anymore.
Yeah.
Or actually is weak to
I
it.
guess Dark Tox approach is totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
120. Yeah, fighting is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you run like if you really just want to hit something with fighting coverage, you can Terra Blast instead of like focus blasting or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't see the fighting angle, to be honest.
I prefer ground on tornadoes, personally.
And ground could be fine, or just some other place do this. But fighting's interesting. Ideally, it's one of those mons that we were just talking about that doesn't need to
Terra.
Terra to function really well, and that's nice to have on the team. So hopefully you're not even clicking Terra on this.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you're resisting rock, or you can go like Mogul or something.
Yeah.
Pert grass is that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Appleton is steel. I really think it could be a fairy in this meta that we have here.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
If you're watching that, please make your Appleton fairy.
Mm-hmm.
They can probably poison like all the other dark.
Yeah.
I can see the fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Stunfisk water.
That's all right, I guess.
Yeah, don't tear your Stunfisk.
Yeah, do not terra your Stunfisk. Actually, just terra your Overcon every week.
Only should Terra just about all the time, unless you really see a cool like Blastoise sweep opportunity or something.
Yep.
Or like a unlimited Scarf Thundy angle.
Mm-hmm.
That could do a lot actually. So yeah,
Right.
these are alright. I like this team a lot.
Okay. Next is Mortal. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have high hopes for this team.
Me too. I think Mortal has a
Wait, aren't you facing Mortal in the finals of Toge?
You haven't been making finals, you said?
Yeah, he made finals in Toge, and you're also in the finals of Toge.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. He's my opponent next week.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's him, not because I want to face his team, but because it's not a rematch.
That makes sense.
But I'm also not glad it's him because he has a pretty nutty team.
He does have a nutty team. It's so annoying to prep for. Speaking of it, this team is nutty to prep for.
This is a nutty team. Flutter, Cornerstone, Ninetales for the mini Sun Flutter angle.
Yeah, and then you have Moltres. You just click Scarf, burn up.
Oh yeah. If he decides to go Terra Fire, he could also do like a defensive Terra and really like a Terra defensive Moltres can really tie a team together in the right matchup.
Yeah.
He has a Luna, which is like hiding down there in those speed tiers, but
Wait, let me see if he got Blood Moon or normal Luna. I think he got normal Luna. Let me just make sure.
Personally, I like Luna.
He did get normal Luna.
I love regular Luna. I think both are insane, but I really like regular Luna. Jargalge is actually a great draft mon.
Dragalge is an amazing mon to draft. It adds so much value. It can hit hard. Yeah. It can take hits. Just really like that.
It has a really interesting move pool too.
Yep. Sure does.
Rotom Wash, great glue mon. I'm feeling this team. I guess I really wouldn't respect that version of Lola if I was playing speed.
Yeah, that can be a little annoying, but I guess other than that, it's...
but this is that same exact conversation with like the 110 being enough to force 125 and under. So it's really 2 to 3 mods that really care about this at all.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you force like mons like Meowscarada and Cinderace to run like jolly.
Yeah, those have to respect. I think even if I'm not mistaken, it should be to 125 for like Boulder and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I think Boulder's 126. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure.
I really like this team.
I really do like this team a lot. It's something I would
He's
definitely
my
use.
butter brother.
Hmm.
That's the best name. Butters.
Okay. Um, hazards are bad though. Like
Oh yeah.
he doesn't have.
I think Cornerstone is unlike Hearthflame, not like his Terra in every game. So I could see like spikes on it. I could see is that the only hazard?
You have T Spike on Dragalge, but I guess Runerigus learns rocks. I'm not 100% sure. I have to check. Yeah, Runerigus learns rocks and T Spike.
I don't know how often you bring it, but
Yeah, you're probably playing without hazards most of the time.
it's not the worst, honestly, but a little bit overrated. Like,
Yeah.
you've got two decent defoggers.
Mortars and Rotom Wash are like pretty good defoggers.
Corner is a nice hazard lead because it gets the it's 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you just get like that 3 stash, which is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Him on top can be underrated sometimes.
Yeah, I think
But
he should be fine with respect to hazard because he also has a lot of momentum. He just like I just wish
yeah,
he could exploit that momentum more with hazards.
alright.
But I guess it's all right.
I like Crown. I think Crown is like a really cool pick for this team. I know it doesn't like fit like when you look at it visually, you're like, what is Crown doing there? But
Mm-hmm.
I think it's dope. I think this mod is like, well, like Ninetales might not force any speed respect, but Crown definitely does. And
Yeah,
this hits really hard.
yeah, I like this team.
Great bulk.
Yep.
Yeah, lot of pivots for Flutter.
Yeah, you just want to bring your flutter as much as you can, and you have like
Bring
slow
in the Flutter.
pivots.
Click the funny button. Do it again.
Yeah. Okay, so Terras. He has not submitted his Terras. Of course, he has not.
Man, how you holding out, Mortal?
Come on, Mortal. He just wants to be the last one to do that. Which I
Well,
don't.
now he gets to be the guy in PRs that gets that asterisk.
Yeah.
Not knowing your Terras makes it difficult for me to accurately.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Next is Mogul Mercenaries, and that is Vatrena. They're also new.
Vatrena. Welcome, Vatrena.
Is it like a German thing? I don't know. Okay, why is
No
this
idea.
Spiritomb here? Get away.
It's showing on the side, right?
Yeah, it does showing on the side. We just care about that anyway. Oh, shut up. Oh, Boulder's 124, not 126. I was wrong. Okay, so
This team's nutty.
this is so it's so fast.
This team is nutty. It looks really fun.
It is so fucking fast.
It's fast as hell. It's not even like a bunch of frail mons either. Like a lot of these are fast and can still take a hit.
Yep.
I was so close to taking Iron Boulder in Indianapolis.
Okay, I feel like I have said this a
Yeah,
lot, and I will say this
Yeah,
again.
you and me are like polar opposite ends of the spectrum on this mon.
I hate that mon so much.
Oh, wait, when you used it, could it Terra?
No. And I also did not
That's
have
so big
electric.
for
I also did not have electric terrain. So I guess like I mean I was forced to run booster pretty much the entire time.
you weren't I think, yeah. Like this mon with Terra, I really hope he went like I just picture in my head, it comes in, it pops its speed boost, and it either SDs in your face or Terras and SDs in your face to resist something.
Hmm.
And then it's just like fast 124 base +1 speed SD'd up monster in your face, and it's just gonna sweep you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, you're gonna get your stab CC, you're gonna get 100 accurate rock move. This mon is crazy, and he got Coco.
He did get Coco.
Supported. He's got the Terrastellar Superior angle. There's a stupid fast Zamazenta with no body press, but I don't think it's as big a deal as people make it out to be. This mod is still a demon.
Yeah, it is still demon because like it's still like it's still bulky as fuck.
Yeah, it's still fat. It's still like incredibly fast. It still has decent attack and coverage.
Hmm.
Like, the mod would be. Hydreigon, very good mon, especially with Terra.
Hmm. I agree.
I guess probably poison or stab.
Either you go poison or steel usually on her dragon.
Yeah, I think I generally respect like the poison angle a lot with this mod, but this game makes a lot of sense too. For the fairies, that I guess it's the same. Yeah, I would go poison most of the time to be honest, but
Yeah,
full fish is nice.
I like Quillfish.
To do that.
I do not
It's like
like I, I do not like Banette.
you don't, not even with
No, not even with Poltergeist.
it has like 165 attack or something.
Yeah, but it's never hitting the field.
I, I haven't I haven't seen it pop off yet, but I kind of think this mod has some potential.
I don't know. I'm not sold on it.
It's not like it used to be. Like I had a friend who ran a league and actually awarded extra points if he took the net. But now like I don't think it's a joke anymore.
I don't know. I don't like Banette.
I do think Fortress is probably a joke.
Yeah,
Is Fortress the steal?
Fortress is indeed the steal.
That's pretty. Yeah, I think the thing with this team is like those generic draft roles that you need to fill a lot of the time, like your steel, your grounded poison, your bulky water,
Mm-hmm.
pushed into basic Fortress and Full Fish, which is not ideal.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So I won't say this team is frail by any means, but I feel like you need to pivot a lot here, which you can. You have Coco, you have Talon, you have Fortress, sadly. Um, you have Hydreigon. But you're really reliant on Fortress on setting hazards here because you don't want to run rocks on Hydreigon. At least I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean,
one other thing is the lack of a ground type.
yeah, there's no electric immunity, so you just click Volt Switch. Unless,
Yeah, and you're boosting people's volt switches for them.
Yeah.
With no ground type.
that's kind of rough.
So you do have, I guess, a couple of resists, which is okay.
Mm,
I don't see the explode vision. I know, like, paranormal boomer is probably the hardest one, but like,
yeah, I guess that's the only
it's
vision.
incredibly. It's frail and slow. Explode is frailer than it looks. Like
It is
looks
frail.
like it should have a little bit. Yeah. Beartic is fun.
Beartic
No
is
weather Beartic is.
no whether Beartic is like questionable. Maybe it's manual rain dance Quillfish into Swift Swim Beartic. I can see that.
T-Flame is a decent mod, especially with Terra. I think.
Yeah, I like
So, like,
T-Flame. So generally I do like Talonflame a lot. I just don't like it here.
I think I agree with that. Yeah.
Like,
It's hard to bring.
I guess you could have gone for a better flyer here. I mean, I see why you want Talonflame because it provides you a fire type, B a flying type because you have no ground immunity right now. But
Yeah, just a Dragon he does have.
yeah, I just feel like I don't know talents. not adding much hair. And don't get me wrong, I
You can
love
kind of
Talon.
punish returns with flame body as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, speed looks great. The tiers look fine.
Yeah,
Hazard game is iffy
it is kind of iffy.
at best. Like if, when I personally when I see a fortress on my opponent's team, it's their hazard game. I just start like foaming at the mouth at the thought of
Hey,
subbing.
Fortress my hazard setter this season. Okay,
Yeah, just watch for all those substitutes.
it's so bad, but I really needed it, so can't really complain.
Cool fish sets hazards, right?
Yeah, it can set spikes and T spikes.
We don't have a spinner, I think.
We do not. No, wait, we have Fortress.
Oh, yeah, I guess we're counting that one.
It is there. It is present. You can't escape it.
We can't run away. All right, yeah, I like this team. I do. I think it looks really fun to pivot to pilot at least.
Yeah.
But let's see the Terra.
Let's see the Terras. Okay, so there's a fire boulder.
I would have preferred fighting,
That's a choice.
but I think it's fine because it's the same idea of hitting steals anyway.
Yeah.
But the only thing is that fighting gives you that not
That
necessarily defensive technique, but the opportunity to break a typing that is not going to get hit by the previous weaknesses, right?
Yep.
So just whoever you're in front of, you just make the decision on the spot. Can you hit me or not? If yes, then Terra. If no, then don't. Whereas with this, like you do share some ground weakness, I guess.
Yeah.
And also stab CC versus what is it, Terra Blast?
Terra Blast, yeah.
Yeah, give me the stab CC every day.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone fighting. Flying Coco is fine.
Mm-hmm. Flying Coco is alright.
Steel T-Flame is also fine.
Mm-hmm. Stellar Superior is Stellar Superior.
Terra, yeah. Superior Stellar, I think. Does that say Stellar?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds fun. I want to see people try that at least if it works.
Mm-hmm.
We should never do Fortress. Please don't do that. Terra fighting Zama, I would 100% have gone Steel on this myself. But
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Terra fighting Zamazenta.
yeah, I think Steel is massive on this thing and just cooks those fairies.
Mm-hmm.
Like Heavy Slam is going to hurt anyway, but
Yeah, it's just
happens. Yeah, give me Steel on Zama every day. Poison Hydreigon, I'm glad he did that.
mm-hmm.
With Goldfish, totally fine. Normal X-Bot is fine. Heretic is never coming to something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like this team. I am a fan of this squad.
I'm just wary of the boulder, but I guess it's alright. I guess it can put
Yeah,
in
I
work.
know.
I'm just biased.
Let's give it a chance to.
Yeah,
to
I'm giving it a chance. Okay. Next is, I believe, Northwestern Weaviles. And that is Tommy. I do not know them. I do not know who they are.
May or may not be new, or just like a returning book that wasn't here last.
Yes.
But anyway, welcome, Tommy. Welcome back, Tommy.
Yeah.
Northwestern.
Oh, okay. This is the person Luna was helping build. And oh my god, this team, I swear to God. Just look at this team.
What's that?
You should look at this team.
I'm looking. Is that double weather I'm seeing?
It is double weather.
It's a Mega T-Tar drill with a Torkoal Wake Reno angle. And then you have Heliolus cooking kind of use sun as well. It looks like not memey per se, but
Yeah,
it looks difficult to pilot.
it is. I am not a fan of dual weather at all because I feel like you think you're being flexible, but you just end up with two mediocre things with you.
Yeah, you're also never extending your sand turns anyway, which is the biggest deal. I think Mega Titar in and of itself as a mon is underrated, and
Hmm.
you know we don't have it gets knock right.
It does get knocked, yes.
Titar is knock now, and Mega Titar knocks are just you do not want to switch to that. With
Hmm.
like,
Yeah,
the Mother
I agree.
Wake is a pretty decent era, and also got a move full buff. I think he got the Manaphy treatment.
Yeah, it got flip and knock.
I don't know how I feel about the overlapping 109s being the two fastest mod.
Okay, but here's
And
the
then
thing, right? He doesn't really need to care about his speed that much because it's weather.
that's if you're really piloting your weather well, which is not even guaranteed here.
Like I do not see the vision with double weather. I feel like you just like either go one fully into one weather or you just don't build a weather team.
Yeah, I think I agree with that unless you're memeing on purpose, which is fine. But
I mean, yeah, if you're memeing then like that, that's great. Like have fun.
if because these speed tiers do matter at the end of the day because you're not guaranteed to be in your weather, of course, especially when you
Yeah,
come and again, it's not even about the are you faster or not. It's about the are you allowing boosting natures or not.
because the gap between
They,
drill and
I'm
Heliolisk
pretty
is
sure
like
gives you a ton of. Uh,
this is a
actually, that one I'm not positive.
this is a huge gap. Even if like you're not allowing
Yeah,
like
there's
adamant per se, but like you're still letting like the base hundreds to be really bulky.
yeah, and also there's actually a pretty large difference between 109 and 110, I believe,
Yep.
because like the 125s, they go like I think to 240 pounds, like above you.
Yeah.
It's 120. Everything is just doing whatever it wants.
I agree.
Which is yeah, I guess it's gonna be really interesting to see this team. Like I think you just have to be a really strong player to make this work. And
Hmm.
if you ask me to build this with this team, I would be.
I would just say I'm not gonna do that.
No, I think it. You know, there's some cool effects. I think like Sylveon's just a cool mon in general. Conkelder hits like a truck.
Hmm.
Araquanid is like shockingly bulky almost for that man. It has like a cool. I like type immunities with Terra, like Water Absorb, and then Water Bubble, of course, it's hard.
Hmm.
Um, Orc Venu is Orc Venu Wake. Like if they let you do it,
Yeah.
then you'll be able. Yeah, you got this. These games are gonna end pretty quickly, in my opinion. One way
Hmm.
or the other. You're either gonna just somebody or they're gonna cook you.
Yeah. I also feel like this team's kind of like I mean it's all right defensively. It's not amazing. Like
No,
it's
it's not. Yeah. Anything that can hit Sylveon and bring fighting coverage is just gonna.
like what Toxicroak.
Like
Okay,
the
man.
last team we saw was what Zama.
Yeah. Zama really like
Like
goes.
a heavy slam Zama just kind of destroyed.
Yeah. It's a tough brag.
Terra Steel probably would have been better, but yeah, the same idea.
Hey,
So
maybe they're an amazing
yeah,
player
let's.
and they just know how to play well.
Yeah, no, I mean sometimes you could just flex on people if you're that much better than them.
Yeah,
You do
exactly.
have the webs. You do have the rocks. You have You have a couple rockers,
Yeah,
3 rockers.
you have Torkoal, you have Titar, you have Drill, if it comes to be.
Yeah, you have really good spinners, like 3 of them.
Well, yeah.
I think the hazard is totally fine. Let's see the Terrazons.
Okay. So they have Fire Wake, which I like. I don't hate it. Would have preferred
It's all,
Poison.
yeah, I agree with that. I think you need to hit some fairies, especially those like I don't know if anyone drafted. I haven't seen any yet, like the water fairies, like
But
Finny or
yeah,
Azu,
Finny,
or
Primarina, Azu.
like, they're not even drafted. So maybe you're just fine.
Yeah.
But um, but if they get that Terra Fairy apple,
Yep. I mean,
that thing will that thing will shit on this week.
yes,
I
but
do
it,
think poison is probably not going stab.
yeah.
Drill ground is fine.
Yeah, that's all right.
Um, Orc grass is normal.
Venu Rock.
Vino rock is interesting. What did I do for Vino? I don't remember.
Why do
I
you
think it was
want Rock?
fire. I think I have Vino as well in my fire.
Like, why do you want Rock?
It's a tough one.
I don't see the vision, but
Yeah. Maybe there's just like a certain coverage scenario that he spotted
yeah.
that we are like overlooking.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start using Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Vino should be fine, but if not,
Mm-hmm.
I did struggle.
Yeah. Driftblim
Drift
flying.
Limb, that's always fun.
Yeah.
This mon can win games. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's like so annoying with like Unburden and Strength Sap and stuff.
Yeah, it can be really a bit of a menace, so that's pretty cool. Psychic Sylveon's another one that I'm a little bit confused about.
Yeah, why? Like, I
Uh,
don't see the vision.
like something that it steals usually, or I don't know, like a resist,
Uh-huh.
a poison, or yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that one. I guess stored power is the idea,
I guess.
but you can do that anyway. You don't need psychic step to make that work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Water Heliolisk is pretty interesting.
So you have dry skin already, and what dry skin does is
The thing
it
is,
makes you weaker to
you
fire.
probably yeah. Also, you're running it probably in Sun,
Yeah.
which
I mean, you can have solar
you
power.
probably just
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't
yeah.
get
Like if
Terra
you're running
Blast
solar,
anyway. It
I don't know
gets
about
Surf,
the
right?
water.
I think it gets Surf. I'm not sure.
It does. Um, it's a great rain mon actually. Like that's usually where you see Heliolisk is on rain teams, but it can work in Sun with solar power. I just don't understand water in the Sun.
Yeah.
Whereas you could have gone like fire or just stab or something. Like I think like either like fire stab in the Sun with solar power or just
Mm-hmm.
like stab hyper voices. Super hard.
Yeah. I agree.
Bug, you never. I mean, you can turn a Raquinid, and I would probably look at just cheesing like some random difficult water matchup,
Yeah.
like water absorb, and then you just who are the water threats? I guess he has the best one, or
It,
is the other one.
I mean, the other ones like, oh boy, Wellspring.
Okay, so Wellspring's a decent example where the bug is fast.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe bug works in that case.
Yeah, it
It
does.
does like
It does work.
should be something. You basically want to combine something with your water absorb that just gives you like a.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know if there's a bundle here, for example.
Yeah.
And Terra Fire can be so good in to iron bundle with water.
Mm.
As an example. Conkelder, I don't know how I feel about the steel. I think this thing just wants to hit stuff really hard.
I like normal more. Just click the
Yeah.
facade.
Yeah, those facades, or just like fighting stab with the mock, or something like that. Just something offensive. Avalar should just not be taking Terra, but Terra fighting body press is totally valid.
Yeah. Okay.
I dig it.
It's
It
decent.
looks like really uncomfortable for me to imagine piloting.
Yeah. I mean, I could not work with this tape, but
I am curious to see Tommy.
yeah. Okay. Next is Lontificus.
This is my favorite team name.
York Onix.
Yeah, it's the pun on the name. It's called.
I have several questions.
I mean, I don't hate this at all, dude. I know it's double dark on the top, but like, I don't really care about it shipping at all.
Yeah,
So,
that was not my question at all.
let's see.
There's a Butterfree on this team.
Butterfree?
Yes.
Probably just like a 4-fun 20-point pick.
Sure. I mean, okay, so I like Chain Power and Ilip as a combination a lot. I think that combination is pretty good and like that can put in a lot of work. And it's very annoying to deal with. They form like a very good synergistic core with each other, which I really like. Latias could also work here. I don't know if Meowscarada is adding a lot to this team, but like I see the vision here.
I love it. I love the Meow here. Like both fitting in that speed tier perfectly, and also just like triple Axel Meow is actually insane. It turned them on from like a top tier to like for me, one of my favorite.
Yeah, Triple X is good, but like you have Chain Power.
Yeah, you just I think they do force slightly different issues for people.
Yeah, I guess. Plus, you can like always just go like Spike.
It's yeah, you hazard lead, you can pivot around.
So I don't hate Meowscarada as a mon. I like Meowscarada a lot. I just don't know if it fits here that well.
Yeah,
Is my concern.
From personally, I think it's a fine fit. I think it's gonna work out.
I guess.
Latias is aided on in NCL.
A lot of people hate Latias in NCL and I just don't get it. It's like so unwarranted. I really like that mon.
Yeah, I think it really wants to be benefit a lot of the time. But
that is true.
with the right defensive team, this thing can just be like really annoying.
That's fair.
Either it's the whole levitate poison or electric thing. Just wind up and do their day.
The only other concerning thing is like there's a big speed gap between Latias and Annihilate because like nobody's gonna care about Electabuzz.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, so that's a big speed gap, which like can be annoying.
Yeah, I think just those mons that are just under Latias, right? Like the Infernapes.
Yeah.
Possibly Enamorous even might be a speed type.
I guess Enamorous can go modest hair or whatever it wants to run. So I like most parts of this team, and then you just get into meme territory here with like Electabuzz and Butterfree, and even like Gligar's not that great.
Gligar can do the job, and if they under prep for it, it'll just sit on you all day. It does force you to answer it in prep. If you fail to be ready for Gligar, it will actually just annoy you to no end. It's worth a roster spot at least. Being the ground of this team is pretty tough for it.
Yeah.
But Latias does resist a lot of things that the rest of the team doesn't like.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lamora, I really like Lamora on this team. I think it's going to be super annoying with the Annihilate and just generally.
They have
Uh,
5
fourth one,
ground immunities.
yeah,
5.
yeah. Fourth one's really good for
Yeah. I guess
ice.
hazard wise, also this team is pretty good. Removal is also pretty good since they have like so many defoggers. Speed tiers are like, except like that big gap between Latias and Annihilate, I guess it's fine for the most part. Uh,
Escavaliers is just an amazing mon.
I love Skeletors
I
a
would
lot.
not be surprised. I mean, you really want to just like pair a Dark Frontier power something a lot of the time, but
Mm-hmm.
I really wouldn't be surprised these Skeletor to be pairing like way more often than you expect for this team.
Yeah, I can see
Like,
that.
there could be games where that just happens to be the correct answer.
Mm-hmm.
Mantine is actually a pretty cool mon with Terra. It has that same water absorb quality. I would definitely look at like fire for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, overall, I'm into it. I think that's more as like the hazard mon, so
Yeah, it's literally the
really cool
hazard mode.
stuff.
Okay, let's look at the Terras. So, Chien-Pao's ice, which like it's either ice or dark. They can go either way.
Yeah, personally, I'm a fan of the crunch, but
Mm-hmm.
the ice is important.
Yeah.
Okay. Just it gives you slightly more defensive value as well, so
Mm-hmm.
that's where I think it pushes the button. So,
Nihilip is
water and island,
I
pretty
think,
hard for the right? That's like the ball.
yeah.
Flying Glimmer's fine.
Water Gligar
Like
is
is it
okay.
water?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, fine. Fourth Worm Electric is no weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Antine, I think ground is fine as well with water absorb. I
Yeah.
think you can definitely go there.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't in a bundle yet, so maybe it's just unbundled. So I expect them to matter.
Yeah. I don't think bundle got drafted, but I'm like not 100% sure.
If not, that's really interesting. Maybe it's just. Dark Meow is fine, especially because you're ice.
Mm-hmm.
I could see like defensive. Really just doesn't want to Terra, which is nice to have, as we said earlier.
Yeah.
Latios is okay.
Yeah. I don't hate that.
I do prefer. I think Poison is probably a little better.
But I think for Latias, I can see the vision with Steel, and I think I like Steel there.
Steel can work, yeah. For sure.
Skelly being fairy is. It's either fairy or
That's-
water
yeah,
on Skelly, honestly. So, like, I think I like fairy.
I think it's fairy every time. So I wouldn't consider another Terra, especially in this system.
Mm-hmm.
Electabuzz does not matter. But Poison is cool.
Yeah.
And Butterfree.
Also doesn't matter.
Quiver Dance, Flying, Hurricane.
It's gonna put something to sleep and then set up 6 quiver dances behind a substitute and just spam hurricane. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna be
Trust. It's gonna happen.
I'm big in this team, man. I think it's cool stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say
So.
defensively it struggles sometimes, but not really.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next
So
one
one thing is that Ghost Man into the double
Mm-hmm.
offensive dark types can be a bit of a
It can be annoying. Okay. Next is Russ. I'm really interested to see his team.
Russ, welcome to NCL.
He's not a new person.
I know.
Isn't
Russ was my homie in
yeah.
the Survivor game. We went pretty deep in that.
Okay.
The backstab him.
So couple things. At the top of my head, Ambipom being the fastest mon is not great. It's also an Ambipom.
This is a slow team.
It is slow, although he does have booster moth.
You have
Yeah,
a booster, and you have Jet Punch.
you have Jet Punch. You have Pokemon that
And
like
so,
running Scarf a lot, like Rotom and Croak.
yeah, even Mellow, like Scarf Mellow is actually kind of a threat.
Yeah, so you can they like obviously play around the speed a lot. Um, it's just
Eh, I might be bugging here, but it feels like did this team use all their points?
I'm not sure. I'll have to check. It did, huh?
Doesn't it feel a little bit um
To ex- uh, I
just looking at the mods? I
yeah
guess it just means I think some things are overpriced probably. But
yeah I
or
okay
yeah, just a lot of like, build tiers without too many top tiers.
yeah.
Have that nice balance. Like not a ton of shitters, I guess. So it's a good balance thing.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I thought for a second that it just did, like had leftover points for the reason.
Okay, so another problem with that, with like the speed problem and you having to run booster moth, is that then you can't run boots or moth, and hazard control is fine.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Uh,
amazing. I won't call Carcoal a real mon.
doesn't Ambipom get fighting up
It
that
does
way?
not. Furret and Chinchino get it, but Ambipom does not.
Yeah. Okay. That's tough.
So yeah, I
I guess
mean,
Carcoal.
guess
Yeah.
guess you run rapid spin Carcoal every week. I guess no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Hazards in general are pretty bad. Like Golurk is the only thing that can actually set up rocks.
Yeah. Um, it's, and Crook doesn't always want to be there.
Yeah, I mean Crook can set up rocks, but yeah,
It's a nice full confession.
yeah. I
I
guess it
like
could
I,
work.
I do. I'm starting to have Flores grow on me a bit as a option. I used to hate on it, but
I like Flores. I think.
Flores, Kojima, Rotomo, even
Hmm.
bulky Moth can all be like decent defensive forward mons. And hands is fast block. So
Yeah, I think this team could work. I
it's,
just think it's a little slow, but I think it can work.
yeah, you're kind of signing up for a lot of choice items,
Yeah, that's true.
which is fine, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could totally see just like a slow battle of attrition leading into like bandit thief and
Hmm.
death punch sweeps or something like
Yeah. I see the vision. I can see this work.
that. It would be needs to pilot this team, I think, as well, but I think Russ can pull it off.
Yeah, I think Russ can put in the work. I think Russ can pilot it. It's also a very.
We'll see.
This is kind of like Shade's team last season. So
Whose team?
Shade,
Was it similar? Like
yes.
Moth Peepin or something?
I think it was Palafin and Hands. I think he also had Kudra. I don't remember exactly. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the Terras. Palafin's water. That's what I would run if I had a Palafin.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah. Fairy Gudra's alright, I guess.
Fine. Yeah, you really want to resist fighting. some way or another. So
Mm-hmm.
Flores steel is fine. I found I ran Flores last season
Mm-hmm.
on my team. A lot of the time, I just kept getting into these situations where I was like, I really wish I had Terra Brown right now.
Yeah, I think Telegrom's better on Flores.
It happened to me like in 3 or 4 different games where I had my Flores in front of something and I'm like, wow, Terra Brown would be wonderful. So
Yeah.
if you miss Russ, I think it's worth considering. The
Mm-hmm.
steel also doesn't actually feel it. I think it does on that note. Fire's also decent.
Mm-hmm.
Rotor, electric, dude, solar, Terra that, Ghost is fine. Normal Ambiton is fine.
Grass
Grass
moth.
Moth. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flying hands is
People do that.
good. Crook being ground is, I guess it's alright.
Yeah, you just really want to remove
Yeah.
your
Okay.
opponent's floaters.
Yeah.
But a lot of games, it might just be the people in here.
Yep.
Mellow is the interesting one. I do think Fairy is probably the way to go on it.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
It can Terra like a lot on this team.
It can,
Might be the
because I think it's either Palafin or like maybe sometimes Crook. So you do have a lot of opportunities to like Terra Meloetta.
Yeah. Charcoal, I don't know why it's rock.
It's never coming to a game.
Dude, you have a Flashfire Violite user that
I mean,
you
yeah,
can use.
you can Terra it into
Like,
grass, but like don't use Charcoal.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like put a Terra on it that gives it a good like a chance. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
you're never gonna Terra Rock. And I guess he puts Terra Rock because he just doesn't want to like
Yeah.
fall for the bait like I would.
Yeah, that
But
would
I
make
would
sense.
totally give it like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You're Flash Fire, right? So just look at these fire threats and be like, oh, what's their secondary thing that could hurt me? Do something about it.
I guess he really wanted to wall a Moltres or Talonflame.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't bring the Farco. It's a cool team, Russ.
Okay, so next is Osha-wotts, and that's. Let me see who that is.
I think they spelled it watts, like
Yeah.
wattage.
Yeah, I know. I saw their logo. It's kind of literally that. But I can show that to you.
Yeah. Scared, timid. I believe timid is also a new player.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Welcome, timid.
Yeah. If it ever would fucking load, it's a Osha-wott with like a yeah. So funny.
It's like an A in the logo.
Yeah.
I thought it was an A because of the logo, but I guess not.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's just like those. It's a
Really,
filament.
I love. Yeah, this is a fun logo.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So
Let's jump in. Osha-wotts. Oh.
So a couple things. That's a huge gap, which nobody would care about.
Yeah, it's the same idea as the double 109 team, but a little bit worse even.
Yeah, because like
in terms of
like nothing.
anything in the like that range is just gonna.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, I believe the only difference here is like Iron Folder can go at it compared to the 109 team. But yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's fine. What do we got? We got the Jugulus and the Tread. Jug with no terrain, I think, is like not a very good one.
It's not. I feel like I really love Feeney. I really do. But I feel like if Feeney was a Coco, this team would have been so much better.
Probably that's good. I do think because this mini's here, that Walking Wake probably wants to go. Uh, the Finny Rapid Foo Double Water is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Rapid Foo pick. I think this mon should be nowhere near 120 points, and it's like insane.
It's actually triple water.
This what was it? Oh, I mean, Polytoad. Okay.
Yeah.
Bolt can use that a bit.
Yeah, Bolt can use it. Even Jugglers can use like Hurricanes.
Hurricanes, yeah. So that's pretty. That's a cute pick. There's a Gloking,
Yeah.
so you can also do like a weather ball, raging bolt, or something like that.
Yeah, because you
Those
can.
pesky.
I guess this team can work. I just kind of confused. Like it's not a
Yeah,
bad
like
team. Like it works. I
it
just
definitely works. It's full of mons that I personally love to use all the time. Like I love Gloking, I love Finny, I love Rapid Foo, I love Iron Treads. These are mons that like I would build any team around any season.
yeah. I love Electrode.
So yeah, Electrode Hisui is like kind of a demon. I never used Mega Kang, but it looks really cool actually. And I think it's a really good normal to have in the current league that they're in with base teams and such.
Yeah.
And it got, I believe, we have a complex seismic toss on it, but it can use power up punch and return.
Yeah, it can use power up punch and return.
Yeah, power up punch is an SD for this thing, right?
Yep.
That's like it's kind of dope.
It's like untauntable sword stance.
I don't see a ton of hazards.
Because Treads has rocks and G-King can set up T-Spike, but I guess that's it. Plus, you don't really want to set up T-Spike since you have like Finny.
Yeah, and you also like Gloking loves its move slots.
Yep.
Experience. People say it doesn't. I really think it does. But yeah, even just rocks.
Yeah.
Okay here.
Mm-hmm.
I always like the idea of doing like throw Mega Kang and just like double phasing people into hazards.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works or not.
I don't know how that works. I am not at all sure.
I think Jugulus is like the one issue I take with the team actually.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
I wish there was a better dark.
Also, the removal's not great because the removal's literally just Finny.
Is it? Oh, you have your Treads can spin.
Oh yeah, Treads can spin. Of course, I forgot.
Yeah, Treads is like the roll compression mon.
I love Treads so much. It's like my go-to mon for all speed 2 teams.
Treads can do big work here.
Yeah. Doesn't really enjoy the rain though, but
yeah, I don't think we're gonna see rain very often.
We should not.
It's just like these are just mobs that are gonna function on their own. I think Raging Bolt is bad as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna eat something and just fill it back.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at.
I hit a Raging Bolt with a spinner from Owl a
Mm-hmm.
couple weeks back and Yachi.
Uh-huh.
And it did 40. It did 44 to the mon with Yachi, which means it would not have killed it.
Yeah. It's a demon. It is indeed a demon.
What's the terrace?
I'm not a fan. No, not a fan. Not a fan.
Of which? Steel?
Steel Finny. Nope.
Steel Finny?
Do not like it.
I guess you do want to deal with like things that hit very.
No.
Perhaps.
No.
What is it? Like, what is the purpose? Is it just covering grass and poison?
I guess, yeah, but like I feel like you're not terrain Fini anyway. You want it to be water fairy most of the times.
Yeah, that's one of those mons that just absolutely loves its typing, and you really don't want to get out of it.
Yeah.
I guess if I did something, it would be like poison.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yeah. So, sorry. Treads fairy. That's interesting.
Again, Dredge is another one of those moons that I don't really see it be getting terra very
you
often.
shouldn't be quick. Actually, I might say I would if I could make a suggestion. I would say consider steal on your treads for just like insane heavy slam sweeps with like speed boosts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It has that angle. It can totally be a game sweeper rather than just a support.
Yeah, it does have that angle.
Jug is what is that?
Water. Not sure if I like that.
I guess it's like the rain angle with like hydro pumps and such.
I guess.
It does get pumped.
It does get pumped, which is so weird.
Like Terra flying to me sounds a little bit better, or just like more defensive. I guess Terra Water could be considered defensive, but not really.
Yeah.
For this one.
Caress Electric is
Probably
alright because it just wants to take hits.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Oren was using it last season pretty well. I mean, a lot of the time he was just running leads, but I've seen a couple games where his
but On also had terrain, right?
He had the terrain to support it. That's right.
Yeah,
this mon without is not very good.
Yeah, it needs the terrain to function. You could go booster, but like I don't know. What?
He was ground.
Uh,
But yeah, I don't know. I don't like this mon on this team.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
yeah, I agree.
Can do better.
Mm-hmm. Then it's electric grass.
Yeah, we have 30 remaining points as well, so I could easily see the transaction being the Douglas plus those 30 points for something that can really take this team over the top. That's just
yeah, I think
probably a dark. Yeah.
Wait, let me see. No.
You do need a dark. Don't get me wrong.
I wanna. Is it ever gonna open? So you get 130 points. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't be the 30 tier, right? It could be anything under there, but
like you can. Is there a dark type here?
I mean, even I don't know, something really random like Darm G looks like it could do a ton of really breaking
or you could go double sloking. Oh, you cannot go double sloking. I forgot. Hell,
you go like
even
P2.
fucking Volcanion would be so good.
Yeah, Volcanion is like heat here. P2 is fine here. I mean, I don't know if you want triple waters with Volcanion.
Oh, wait, he already has triple water. Never mind.
Quadruple
water.
I see. Anyway, there's
a lot to
I don't want to get too into it right now.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely the opportunity to improve your team there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What else we got here? We are looking at Roselia being I assume this is electric.
Yeah. That's all right. I mean,
Electrode. I keep seeing fairy electrodes everywhere, and I'm wondering why they're not ice. Is this like a new tech? Like
I don't. It's like something they did at like in like SPL Shackle Premier League, but like I don't know. I like ice more.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it's coming.
Because you do not want your electrode to be taking hits anyway.
Yeah, I think I like ice. Where you're at is fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's also
Oh,
that's a freeze eye set. Trick Room, Terra
I
Blast,
see.
Fire, Psychic.
I like fighting, or I guess you want to hit steals, so I guess fire's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or like something to push that sapsifer thing to
Yeah.
the next level. But yeah, the fire's fine. Raging Bolt Fairy is, I think, pretty standard.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Rapid Pool should always be water. Oh, that's a globe, bro. That is not a globe.
That's a glow, bro. Oh my god.
That
That
makes a huge difference.
that makes a very big difference. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I mistyped. That's a slow bro.
Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. Generally, strength of the team. I mean, it's still a good mod. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like Global a lot, but
It's no slow king.
yeah, no, they're not on the same level.
Not at all.
Yeah, I do like this team. It has a ton of threats that I personally enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think put some luck with it. Maybe test out the Jugulus. If it's putting in work for you, obviously just keep it. If it's not, I think that could be the change that you want to
Yeah.
be looking into.
Okay. Next we have Endless. So we don't have Terras for
And this is
them because they have like just disappeared.
wait, endless like endless gadget.
I don't
Or
know
wait,
what and which Endless is this.
do we have another endless?
Apparently, I am not sure.
What's the team name?
It's TBD. Yeah.
We're just missing body.
What? I'm not sure
I
what's.
don't think endless.
I'm not sure. I honestly don't know.
What team is this? Oh, I think it's Flightless.
Is it Flightless? Oh my god, I got so confused. I thought it was Endless.
No, because I was like, we have Endless, and he's definitely not in the league because he was talking about how he would have liked to be.
Oh, oh, okay. My bad. This is Flightless.
Yeah. Okay.
My bad.
Ah, you good. So TBD is the team name. At least
Yes.
the Terras are not TBD.
The Terras are
Oh, they
TBD.
are TBD. Oh, what the hell, man? You gotta get an asterisk along with
Yeah. Okay. So the thing that I see about this team is that this team has zero special attackers.
True.
I mean, if you want to count Gastro, sure. I won't stop you.
You could go. I've seen like special ments do some.
I mean, sure. Like, yeah, exactly. You can go special with like Mons on your team, like Gyarados and Mens, but it's suboptimal.
Yeah, there's a ton of physical damage.
It's like,
Shit.
yeah, it's like humongous physical damage, not enough special damage. Which, like, I don't know.
It's not. That's not the worst problem in my opinion. Like when I look at draft, like
Mm-hmm.
I think you do want, if you're building at least like some bulky or bounce or whatever, then you want answers to both types of threats on your own team.
Yeah.
But in terms of breaking, you can also go this hyper physical route and just overwhelm their physical check.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you break that wall, all of a sudden, like all of your mods have been able to. You can definitely overwhelm things that
Yeah.
are meant to be physical.
Definitely.
But I do agree that just having that at least one special threat can force some special prep rather than just letting them run things like stuff.
Yep.
And I guess Mance is the one guy that's gonna be doing that.
Yeah. I mean, Gastro can do it,
I've
sure.
run special.
Run choice specs
I've run
Gastro.
special art.
Can Hisuian? I mean, I know regular Arcanine can run special. I'm not sure if Hisui can.
I've run special Arcanine H, and the only reason you should ever do that is if you're running a defensive set. You're supposed to use like Flash Fire to
Okay.
make some sense too.
I,
But it's not hitting nearly hard enough to be forcing threat.
yeah, that's right.
That's pretty much all. I
Uh,
ran a special Mimi last
okay.
with that.
Okay. So,
Okay. Weavile to men's is a massive
it's a massive speed gap, and it forces like I think even Cinderace can run Adamant Hair.
Oh yeah, easily. Even like lower than Cinderace slightly. Like I don't know how many.
Like 116, 115. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're pushing around 115 to 16. So if you're looking at like I don't know, as a Salazzle or something, or like a Lucha that doesn't need to unburden.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But yeah, that's a big gap. Also, yeah, more importantly, like the 120s that are right under Weavile, right? Like the Meows and the Crams and
Yep.
also Weavile being the fastest is just a good mon.
And yeah, I mean, so Vival's fine. I don't think it's really amazing in draft because it can't do a lot. Like right, like it's not very flexible, is what I would say. Like it sure does a lot of damage, but that's kind of all it does.
Dark Ice just hits super hard.
That is true. Like I mean, Jian Pao definitely does.
Yeah, it's baby Chempao.
Yeah.
It's just, it can do you some good, but yeah, I think defensively we are really gonna struggle here.
I agree because
The,
the defensive score is like Gastro and Basti.
Yeah, I think you run like a lot of bulky Scizor sets here.
Yeah. Because you don't need it for like the offense, right? Because like you have a lot of offense anyway, so you can go like bulky there.
Yeah, I think you're running like Scizor is like Gastro Corv is a really common concept, and this is pretty similar with Scizor.
Yeah.
But it's not that hard to break, especially because they both just have those 4x weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this team has a ton of 4x weaknesses.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the concept? Ooh, this is a meme team. Almost.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Weavile fighting, Mence Ice, Arcanine has 2 of them, Gyarados Electric, Breloom Flying, Scizor Fire.
Sumiril does not have one. Gastro
not all of them, but it's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
That is
Look at
funny.
all the 4s on the thing.
Yeah. I did not.
If it was all of them, I would just be like, fuck it, like this team is great, but it's not all of them.
So. Yeah. I think the concept here would be like to use Terras to get out of those things. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, it's like a really funny thing where if you have enough 4x weaknesses, people just can't actually exploit them as well because you just can't fit all that.
You can't just fit all of it, right?
Yeah.
I see that. That is hilarious as fuck.
I like Mimi in draft. I think it used to be a demon. I really liked it in the Gen 7 draft we just did, but also I think it's underrated in Gen 9.
Yeah, Mimi is pretty good. I like Mimi.
Not an unmon, at least.
Mm-hmm.
But like that it's your only fairy is a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Oh, you have Azu.
You have Azu, yeah.
This team just wants to hit stuff as hard as it can, as fast as it can.
That is true. That is true.
It's gonna... Setup sweepers will be an issue for this.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of like stop things with Mimi.
Yeah.
Speed arc or something. You have Shard Weavile.
You do have a bunch of priority. You have Intimidate with Arcanine and Mance. You have priority with Breloom and Scizor and Weavile.
So much prior.
There's a lot of prior, so like you definitely can handle setup sweepers.
Yeah, Shard, Sneak, E-Speed, Mach, Bullet Punch, Aqua Jet.
And then you
What's the
have
hazard game like?
Hazard's game's pretty good, right? Because like you have Gastro. Okay, it's not pretty great. I take that back. Uh,
It's all Gastro.
it's all Gastro. I guess Basti and Hippo also
Arcanine.
get rock. Arcanine can set up rocks. Your removal is limited to Scizor though and Mens.
That's pretty unfortunate.
That is pretty unfortunate. But hey, Ian ran like 8 weeks straight of Mega Men's running T-Fog, so maybe they can too.
I mean, yeah, this can work. I think it's a really funky roster. So I'm curious to see how it goes.
Yeah,
The speed is a little
but I guess they're just having
little
fun.
slow. A lot of prio though.
A lot of prior. I like that. Okay, and
I could see when this team goes like 6 voice bands.
yeah, that would be funny as fuck. Okay.
And we are not looking at because he does not have any.
Yeah, no
They do
terras
not.
yet. Okay, so I think there's only one team left now. Oh god, I'm tired. And that would be wait,
I
why am
think
I?
it's Whitby Torracats.
That is um, yeah, will be Torracats. Okay, I need to copy this though, because
At least you typed it in beforehand.
yes,
I'm already seeing Arboliva Sneasler, which is a fun concept.
you see Arboliva Sneasel. Did you not see Tapu Lele?
No, I didn't. I only saw the top 3.
Okay, so just remember this is Northwestern Weaviles.
Lele Sneasler is.
Lele Sneasler is crazy.
I've run it before, and it was not as easy as I thought it would be.
Okay, let me see demons. Oh, demons.
Demons, welcome back, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a Lele Sneasler. There's just a Goldango there while at it. Uh, so here's the thing.
Do we have like hazard?
So
Take advantage of this
we
Dango
have
event?
Goldango, but we don't have enough hazards to justify a Goldango. Like
That seems to be true. We're
there's
looking at rocks, Seismitoad.
Rocks, Miltank, Rocks, Regirock, but like there's no spikes to abuse here. And I would have really liked a spiker here over like probably Miltank.
You know what would be nice for this team
Mm-hmm.
if it's available? Just drop the, I'm assuming like 20 point or 30 point Raichu and go get Limit.
Yeah, Glimmet would be really good for this team.
We'll snag like a 20 point Limit and just destroy people's days with that.
Yeah, I would agree there because Raichu's not adding much, honestly.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like Noivern. I think it's an underrated mon.
I really like Noivern too. Hopefully it's Terra normal.
I think Raichu, Miltank are not forcing any sort of speed prep, so Sneasler to Lele is the gap here,
Yeah,
which is kind of huge.
it is kind of huge. Plus Sneasler's anyway going like unburdened.
Yeah, but yeah, it's more about the boosting natures and such. But
Yeah, I feel like
anything.
there's not much they can do to force like speed boosting natures there.
Yeah, Lele is pretty good though. Like Lele will cover most of the mons up to Sneasler, and then with a few under it that'll. Like Sneasler being low enough at 120 to cover like meow and stuff is cool.
Yeah,
Mandibuzz is always a nice defensive pivot.
mm-hmm.
Plasmatoad is an on it.
Yeah.
Hoopa also is demon.
Yeah, this is regular
Hoopa is
Hoopa, right? Yeah, this is regular Hoopa, not Unbound. So that's fine. I
It's
guess.
just it'd be really funny to see like this team to like trade with like random buses to one start. Maybe no tank can do the job.
Yeah. I think this is.
Actually, Arboliva's a
Arbol is a good
sorry,
normal
that's
type
great.
too. I think this
It really
team is has a good defensive backbone. I would just like to see more spikes, more hazards here.
yeah, I agree with that because I think that HO angle is very real.
Hmm.
The latest novel
Yep.
can totally just end games very quickly if you want to.
I agree.
But it's also built for a battle of attrition if you want that. It has like a few good pivots.
That is true.
Neither can run a pick, and then you can just hit people with like the Spark Lele.
Yep.
I dig it. I dig it.
I do dig it. Okay. Let's look at the terras real quick. Okay, so Sneasler's fighting. It says like either I prefer flying or fighting on it, so I think it's fine.
I think flying is really nice, and fighting is gonna put you in kind of awkward spots against
Hmm.
ghosts that are there to check you.
Yeah, I like flying more, honestly, but I guess it's fine.
Or whatever to cover them is not usually enough.
Hmm.
They usually just revenge you.
Yeah.
Also, they can spam that fighting coverage into you that you otherwise could have kind of done Terra mind games with.
Hmm.
The psychic, like psychic, is already gonna destroy you, and
Yeah.
Terra's not gonna save you from that.
Hmm.
Maybe something else might.
Yeah.
Water go
That
fine.
fine. Arbol was poison.
It's just I believe poison is cool.
Yeah, you do get the grassy terrain, so
They usually see fire on this, but I think poison is really interesting.
yeah.
Hitting steals with this might have been nicer.
You do get earth power though, so like I guess it's fine.
Yeah, by like 4, I guess, or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I think poison is pretty cool.
Hmm.
Plasmatode, fire is fine.
Hmm.
Really hard to Terra that did it. I think like maybe, well, you don't really have a rain. Like,
Yeah, you're not really going for rain here.
middle tank probably doesn't want to Terra. The water's fine. Vajira flying is decent.
Hmm.
Probably the best for that. Electric Lele.
That is not something I agree with at all. Uh,
It's kind of like you do get Thunderbolt, so you're gonna hit very hard with it.
but like,
Um,
why would you not go
and you'll be
fighting?
if you go fighting, you have to hit your focus blast. But he doesn't get. It doesn't. She doesn't get a
Yeah, I know.
air blast. So,
Uh-huh.
but I personally like Stab Lele.
Yeah,
That's so much pressure.
yeah. I would not go
Either
electric though. That's gonna dog them some points.
but if you do go with coverage, Terra Electric is one of the better ones. I think Ghost is another good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're really just trying to hit steals neutrally at that point, right?
Yeah.
Which is not a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
And Buzz.
Is still. You honestly don't want to Terra Mandibus that much, so I guess it's alright.
Barrier Man. Fine. But
Mm-hmm.
maybe it was Poison.
Yeah.
Poison actually.
Mm-hmm.
Noivern, their normal Boom Burst button.
Yep. Yep. That's what I would have chosen.
I like Ghost on Hoopa a little better than Psychic. Or Fairy. Fairy's really, really good on.
Yeah. Not. I don't like Psychic Terra in general.
Actually, I think I really like Fairy because it has a lot of defensive function, like on AV sets and such. Like,
Yep.
really completely turn the game around.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And Raichu must be like a lightning router or something.
Yep. It is.
That's a 40-point Raichu. You could totally
Literally get
up this
Glimmet.
Raichu.
Literally get Glimmet. Please get a Glimmet.
And then you have 20 more points that you could actually, if you wanted to upgrade.
How many points is Glimmet? Let me check real quick.
It's the cheapest thing on the board. It's 20.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's 20 because when I was looking at 20s, that was the one that I was like, ooh, I could actually use.
Huh, it might be 20. Damn!
I'm saying.
It is 20 after all. Yeah, dude, get a Glimmet.
I think, yeah, even if you don't bring it, you're just gonna, like, when people see Glimmet, Dango, it's almost the same thing as seeing Glimmora, Dango, and Prep, and you have to get just as annoyed by it.
Yep, I agree. Okay, so
Yeah, I think
that was all the
I
teams.
do like it. It has a pretty monster squad.
Yeah.
I think pilot it really well.
Okay. Do you want to tally up the scores now?
Yeah, how do we do it? Is it just like you get 16 points per first, and then going down like that?
No, so we had a wait, how are you grading these? Because I gave every team like a score out of 10.
Oh, I didn't do that. I just literally put them like either above or below the one.
Okay, let me do that then. Because I gave
No,
them.
the thing, I can't accurately actually judge these teams or rank them. I'm just not very good at that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did it like, how much do I like this team?
Okay, let me do that real quick.
Yeah. For the record, if you're watching this and you're not highly ranked, it's absolutely nothing.
Because I just started doing draft, so
It's more like how much you want to use your team.
yeah, do not come for me. I just started doing draft. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Also, I think, especially Mortal's team would have been pretty high for me, but I haven't seen the Terras yet, so it's just can't really.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, more than like where your team is ranked on this, you should go watch your team section and maybe.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have my ranking ready, I think. Let me double check. Okay, so how do we do this? So let me think for a second. So we have one. I don't know. Let's just see. We'll figure out how to figure this out.
Tell me your ranking.
Yeah, what's your ranking? Like, who's your number 16?
I have at 16 and 15 Flightless and Mortal just because we didn't finish them.
We finished Dom.
Like I can't. Flightless and Mortal. I don't have anything. Like I don't think I can put them in there.
Okay.
Without seeing their tarot.
Okay.
So I just have them.
Okay.
Outside the list with risks, if anything.
Okay, fine. We can just start at 14 then.
Yeah. I have Northwestern Weaviles at.
Who's Northwestern Weaviles? I don't remember the names that such.
Yeah, I wrote the team names instead of the player names. I probably should.
I wrote the player names. Okay.
It's the walk team.
Yeah,
the double weather.
I also have them at 14.
This is. I really hope you prove us wrong because that would be really cool. But I could
Yes.
never find it.
I
It's so
just
hard for me to.
I just could never run it.
And I actually have Zippy.
I also have Zippy.
Yeah, I do like some of the mons, especially Pecharunt and
Hmm.
Honey.
Yeah.
But and Cinderace as well. It's pretty good, but
Hmm.
it looks like another hard for me personally to pilot.
Yeah.
Okay, so those two are that, and then I have who's this? Actually, I have Russ next.
Oh, I have Tiff next.
You have Tip?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, yeah, I actually have Tiff right above Russ. Russ for me, I really like the Palafin
Hmm.
and how hard it's supposed to hit everything, but outside the P-Fin, maybe the hands, I just don't see a ton of damage coming out of this. And I think Moth is another one of those mons that just doesn't function as well outside of terrain.
Yeah. I had so I think we just swapped it because like I have Russ right over Tiff and you have Tiff right over Russ.
Yeah, so they'll be pretty much tied then in that spot.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Tiff's team as well. Like, I actually do like it. Um,
Uh,
even honestly, bottom ranked team even would be like a pretty cool team.
yeah, like
I don't dislike any of these teams.
none of the squads are bad. It's just like something that I just cannot run personally. Uh,
Yeah, I think no plot Naga at 20 points is just a lot.
yeah.
Um, and I think outside of that, outside of the guard, you're gonna struggle to do a lot of immediate damage. Maybe Porygon.
Yeah.
And above Tiff, I have the Osha-wotts. They're timid.
Oh, I have Raven.
He treads Jug.
I have Raven there.
Which team? Which team was Revan?
Raven is the
Gallades.
it is the Gallades, yes. Yes.
Oh, I actually have them next. That's fine.
So okay. So my order is after Russ it was Raven, Jed, Timid.
Wait. Let's keep going the way we are. So you have
I have Raven, Jed.
after Tick, you have who?
So after Tiff and Russ, so I have Raven and you have Timid. Then after Raven, I have Jed, but you have Raven. So who do you have after
Let's just.
Raven?
I have the Escavaliers.
Now who is Escavalier?
No.
Oh. Escavaliers is Tom. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be really hard to get a consensus on.
No. We don't. All we're gonna do is assign them the opposite points of where they are on your thing, and then we're gonna add it up.
Okay.
So don't worry about that. Actually, so your 14th team is the same as mine. 13th team is the same.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Skiddo and then Lairons.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then after Lairons, you had who?
I had Gallades.
We'll work it backwards.
Uh-huh.
Let's just go up. Who do you have after Gallades?
Overheat.
Oh, you have Jet pretty low.
Yeah, I told you I did not like that team.
We have very different opinions on Jet's team,
We do have very opposing views on that.
which is totally fine. Okay, and after Jed,
I have Timid, which was Osha-wotts.
yeah, not sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this team, I do like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just not a very big fan of Juggulus, but like other than that, I really do like that team.
It's the jug for me that kind of threw it all off.
Yeah, I know.
But I think the team's pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think Rapid Foo is like probably right up there in like the top value.
Yep.
Who do you have next?
After Timid, I have Onix.
Okay, we're pretty close on that as well.
Oh, because
That's Pontificus.
yep.
Yeah, I mean Pau and Annihilate Flamora is just kind of insane.
Mm-hmm.
Meow, Lotties, which these are like this team's heat.
Yeah.
I think this Pau could potentially push for the leader.
Mm-hmm. It could. And then after that, I have Dom.
Okay.
Who, who do you have after Lontificus then?
I had Dom under.
Yeah, but I have over. Okay. So I'm asking, who do you have after Lontificus?
I have Demons.
Okay.
I think Dom's team has the Pulp, which is like already just insane in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, I think we both agreed that Gio is like
Yeah.
good as it.
Yeah. Now
It's an 18-point 20, which is nice.
yeah. But I still don't really love it.
Yeah, it's like all these teams at this point are all just nutty.
That is true.
Like Sneasler, Lele.
Yep, that is a crazy team.
If you go get that Glimmet, I swear it's gonna be like
It's gonna be like
so much more.
right there.
You know, it's a 2.1, 20
Yeah.
And I have the Mola
next. That is Axley.
Where do you have Axley?
Pretty high. So
this is already my number 5 team, right? It's pretty high.
Yeah, so I put Axley on 2.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's a sick team.
It is a sick team. I have Decky on 5.
You have who at 5?
Decky.
Decky?
Crams.
Which team? Oh, I have Decky at 2 actually.
Wow.
I think I just love the Hearth Flame and the double genie. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's so cool.
It is pretty cool. I really like that combination. I just feel like Swampert kind of Swampert kind of ruins it for me here. Even though I love Swampert as a mon.
With that, for sure. I think upgrade the Swampert, especially you have 10 points remaining, you can go get one of these insane 12-point, 120-point mons and just like,
yeah. I
think it'll do big things for this team. But I already like it the way it is. I'm biased because there's a Blastoise and
that is true.
But yeah, I think if you upgrade the Swampert, it's going to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so for me, Decky was 5. No, Decky was 2. Axley was 5.
Yeah.
And I had Mogul Mercenaries at 4.
That is Matrina. I have them at 3. Even though I never thought I would say that, but
I mean, Coco Boulder.
Coco Boulder is kind of insane. I would have liked this team more if the Terras were better and Talonflame was not there, but
Yeah. So,
it's fine.
but you can still actually move on from it if you wanted to
Yeah.
for something else.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, very cool team. And then I actually have Jed at 3.
Oh my god, that's a big difference.
Yeah, I think that's the largest gap between us. And
Yeah.
I think it just has to do with I really don't think this team needs Sun at all.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
And
it does not, but
it looks like a Sun team, but it's not. And
mhm.
I tried to just view it as a Sun team. When
Yeah.
I do that, I really like it.
Hmm. I see the vision.
Um,
I see the vision. I just don't. I don't know. It just doesn't.
I think the Dun is so underrated.
Hmm.
I really do.
Yeah.
So those are your 3.
My three is Mogul Mercenaries.
And then your 2
Uh, Alomomolas.
was Axley, and then we both have Trey at 1. I think
We both have Trey at one. Yes.
it's so funny because like he's
Because
catching a lot of shit, but I guess
that's just a broken as fucking team that I would love to use if I could ever get my hands on it. Like round four Spectrier is crazy.
yeah, no, I think it has a lot of potential, and it's all going to come down to if they can have it well or not.
Yep, I agree.
Let's do this one more time, but this time from the top down. Can you tell me your number 1 team is Trey? Your number 2 team? Can you tell me the team name?
Okay, so I'll go by the team name. So number one is Infernapes, Indianapolis Infernapes. Then it's the Alomomolas.
The Alamomola.
Hmm?
You said number 2 is Alamomola.
Yeah.
Okay, that adds up to 27.
Then I
And
have
then your
number three is Mercenaries.
that also adds up to 27. So we'll have a tie there.
Then it's Torracats.
Okay,
Then it's Crams.
one sec. Okay.
Then it is Escavaliers.
Okay.
Then Onix.
Okay.
Then Osha-wotts.
So is
Then it's Overheats. Then it is Overheats. It's Gallades.
what is it? Gallades?
Gallades. Yeah.
After Gallades?
Laron. Laron.
Okay.
Then Skiddo.
Yep.
Then we have the same ones.
Flash Cannon.
Flash Cannon and Weaviles.
Okay. So we actually have a 3-way tie in second place.
Okay.
If we just add these points like
Mm-hmm.
between us.
That's all
And
right.
we also have
We could create it in a tier list. Mm,
we could also discuss between Crams, Mercenaries, and Alamomola, which one do you think should be? You could argue that, but I don't think that's necessary.
I don't think that's necessary at all. I think it's fine. That
We have one and a 3-way tie at 2. When you do ties, you just jump to the number, right?
yeah.
Like if it's 2-2-2, the next 5, right?
Yeah.
We also have a tie at 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can you just like send me the list after you're done so that I can just like create a tier list and send it to you?
Yeah, I'm typing it
Yeah, because I think I'll need to fucking stop sharing my screen or else my computer will die.
out. Whatever.
Will you look at that? It took us 3.5 hours to do this.
Yeah, I'm sure no one's gonna watch the whole thing.
Nobody's gonna watch the whole thing. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing.
It just comes down to like find your team's section,
Yeah.
which we, if you're willing to, just
Hmm.
add that, I guess,
Yeah.
somehow in the video.
Yeah.
That
Plus,
might be a
I'm
little bit of work, but
gonna edit it a bit. I'm gonna try editing it.
yeah. Uh,
Okay.
just send this to you.